Hello. Hello, Nizzy. How are you? How's it going? Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? We're back with some more Barry, of course. Start of the 43rd season. World Cup 2282 is in the books. On to new seasons. Brazil are World Cup holders yet again. Back to being the record holders. Argentina's dominant spell has been broken. Portugal still keep losing World Cup finals. How is everyone? How's everyone's weekend after Saturday? What did I even do Sunday? I didn't think I did that much, to be completely honest with you. I just went through the off season really. First, and how's everyone's week been? My week's been okay. Work, typical. But yes, we're back with Barry. We are just at the start of the season. I'm going to slow down a slight bit here because I think I need to not try and do a season every week because that was a bit too quick, a bit too much. So we're only right at the start of this season today. Obviously, after the World Cup, there were new major nations, of course. It was a bit of a switch around. Of course, Brazil. I have Spurs versus Everton. Oh, very nice, Nizzy. Very nice. That's good. Thankfully, you don't have Spurs, Chelsea Spurs ones to see us get smashed by Spurs. Yes, we. Well, yeah, love seeing Man United lose to Brighton. That was good stuff on the weekend. But yes, Brazil, obviously World Cup winners now. Number 1 ranked. Portugal came second. Number 2 ranked, understandable. Spain third. France, England, Belgium 6th. Netherlands, Turkey, Italy, Germany, Czech Republic, Poland, Russia, Cameroon, all the way up to 14th, which is quite a big one. Romania, Mexico, Algeria up to 17th. Croatia, Argentina, all the way down to 19th. Egypt in 20th, Ukraine, America, Uruguay into the top 25, Hungary, and Ecuador. So some changes there. The first 3 African nations actually there in Algeria, Cameroon, and Egypt to be in the top 25. Also Uruguay going up there's quite a big one for us. The clubs that dropped out, we had Colombia drop out, so we're looking at Colombians now. We also had Sweden, Greece, Slovakia, and Scotland drop out. So we've kind of been looking at those players over the transfer window. But to be fair, not too much going on in the window, to be fair. We've got the window here. Obviously, the big deal from the transfer window happened during the World Cup, which was Zaverovic going to Lorient for 50 million. Bonkers. What a bonkers transfer this is. Hello, Duck God. Hello, mate. How's it going? How are you? I have no idea why this happened. My man's got 11 finishing. He's got fantastic physicals. Fantastic physicals. I will give him that. But he is 24 with 11 finishing, and he went for 50 million. This is what tycoons do. Is that they spend 50? He's only played for the reserves so far, apparently. I don't know. He hasn't played for the main team yet. But he's done pretty well. International he's been playing for, but that's about it. But yeah, Zaverovic really was our only big exit. Casado went to Real, Anderson left, a bunch of sort of lone players left. Otherwise, no big players out. There's a few loans, obviously, for our South Americans. But on the ins, we had, I think this was during the World Cup. Nicolas Lemos joined. I went to bed 9 in the morning. I've got to stop doing this. Jesus Christ, Duck God. You got to sort this sleeping schedule out, man. Lemos, he's on loan in Spain. Uruguayan centre mid. We signed him last time. Mehmed Memovic from Erfurt joined for 2.5 million. Who is a 16 or 17-year-old Bosnian goalkeeper. So he's Bosnian-German. Not too bad there. Chris Green joins from Rayo. He's an Australian-Spanish striker. So I basically went through my shortlist of, you know, when we shortlist players and they're like, oh, it's a half nationality. I just kind of went through the shortlist and see if anyone had actually switched, and those two had. 24-hour stream. Yeah, God, start just streaming. You constant FM. You don't even need to talk. People love streams like that when the guy just doesn't talk, or they just sort of play the game. Kwasi Fofana joined from Real Vicenza, who is an Ivorian centre-back who's 16. Sebastian Escobar joined from Colo Colo for 5 million. He is a 19-year-old Chilean goalkeeper with a cap for Chile already, but he's on loan already out. Oh, Delta Porto Tet. Oh, Neko! Hey! Hello. Thank you for the sub, Neko. That's huge. 2 months. Damn, that came out of nowhere.
Whoop, whoop.
Hello, Neko. How are you? How are you? How's it been, man? How was your? I guess it wasn't 24 hours, but your attempted 24-hour stream. I went to bed after the World Cup raid. Hopefully, it seemed like you went pretty long. That was, I think, how far did you get? You probably got towards like at least 18 hours, I'd say, wasn't it? But how did it go? Did you fall asleep? We then signed Jorgen Lantz from where from? Malmo for 72k. No money at all for a 19-year-old striker there. We then signed Josef Pavlovic on a free transfer. He is a Slovakian 20-year-old centre-back on a free transfer. I was like, well, if we did the same with Zaverovic, why not with him? We then signed Juan Ferreira from Liga de Quito for 1.2 million. He's a Paraguayan centre-back. Looks very good, actually. 22 years old. Some good stats. He's out on loan at Albacete, of course. And Fabio Echeverria from Cerro Porteño, a Paraguayan left-back, out on loan at Albacete. Do good. Yeah, went offline. Oh, fair enough. That's a good attempt, man. That's a good attempt. How did it go? How did the save go in the end? Did you up staying at Juventus, or did you like rage quit with them in the summer? But yeah, how are you though? How I assume you slept for a long time afterwards, a long time. But yeah, we haven't really made too many massive additions. Still haven't won the CL. Oh no, massive additions or exits to the squad. To be completely fair to you, did anyone come back from loan that I think will be a big player for this year? Not particularly. It was sort of just, yeah, the regular. We well, to be fair, Suleiman Guy joined, our young striker who's going to be incredible. He's getting got a bit of game time already. Got a new contract though, 10 mil a year. Damn, that's pretty decent. But yeah, so let's go to the schedule, I guess. So we started off with a 3-0 win over PSV in the European Super Cup. Delgado with 2 and Swanik with 1. A 2-1 win over Real with player sent off, Oliveira and Kwang Hee with the goals. And a 3-1 win away over Penny Bond, Swanik with 2 and Janish with 1. And that's where we are so far, very early on. Welsh Premier League, as it looks at the moment, a TNS Welsh Premier League. Interesting enough. How much do I get with Barry? I get £2,200 a week. So how much is that a year? About 1,000, 100,000 a year. It's basically, it's weird. I feel like the clubs, the staff wages don't match. Like they're still matched to where they were when they first started out. So I can't ever get a big sort of, what's it called? Big wage increase. But yeah, there we go. Not the best there. Not the best about our wages. I was gonna say £2.50. Pretty much. It's pretty much. Yeah, this is what hurts me on the leaderboards all the time. Yeah. League wise, yeah, that's the league as things stand. My Ashes, though, I get 23.4 mil. Damn. Around the leagues, we see Lorient on top. Oh my goodness, Zaverovic leading them to the top there. PSG and Gingamp. Angers, meanwhile, 4th. Okay, and Monaco 6th. No worries, Neko man. No worries. Then La Liga. I don't know if it started yet. Actually, started one game. The German First Division. There's only been one game. The Serie A. Oh, does staff wages help towards it? Apparently it does. Apparently it's trophies and wage. So apparently so. And then Premier League, of course. Premier League, the big one. Chelsea on top with Ipswich. We're only 2 games in as things stand. And then the Championship. Whitehawk have started well. along with Gosport and Derby and Sunderland. All 4 wins from 4 there. Hello, Black Arrow, mate. How's it going? How's it going? League 1, Manchester United have not started well. 2 wins, 2 losses. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one to take early. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. But yeah, that's really it so far. We've got, obviously, the World Cup finished. If you missed the end of last World Cup, which is, to be completely honest, understandable because it was like 2 a.m. my time. The World Cup was won by Brazil against Portugal. Portugal looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4 World Cup final losses in the last 7 tournaments. It's not looking good for them. The next World Cup will be hosted in Egypt. Oh yes, a new World Cup. I was worried that we might sort of like start going back round again because like Russia hosted it there and then there again, but Egypt will be hosting the next World Cup. That's cool. I get to make a new badge design. The new Euros holders are Portugal, the continuous losers of the World Cup. Don't go showing the predictions from the World Cup. Nizzy doesn't want that brought up. But yes, there we go. So Brazil on top now. That's it really so far. Walk like an Egyptian, exactly. I'm gonna make up with a cool badge now. So far, it's very early days to be completely honest with you. The transfers were quiet. We got the group stages draw today, so let's go. We got this going on. We obviously are top seeded, 195 points. Not bad there. We've got 2 other Welsh teams with us. We've got 3 Welsh teams, 2 Portuguese, and 3 French teams. So Porto in Group A. We're in Group B for Barry. You'll love to see it. Normally, we haven't seen this in a while. This actually going through it. Lorient are in top seeded already. Wow, that's surprising. We don't talk about World Cup predictions. Oh no, I'll have to go back through and see if it actually was your worst prediction. But yeah, not the best. It wasn't a Hall of Fame performance from Nizzy. Okay, so teams in the 2nd seed. We have Penny Bond. Sorry, you can't see because my head's in the way. Let's get rid of my cam and this. So, and potentially this. Okay, so we've got Penny Bond, Ajax, Barcelona, Bayern, Galatasaray, Sporting, CSK, and Real Sociedad. Obviously, we can't get Penny Bond. I would take Sociedad, I would take CSK or Galatasaray, to be honest with you. I tell you, I don't think you'd been able to read my messages if you had stayed. Yeah, I do remember they were getting a little bit hard to understand. But I was doing it. I was getting, to be fair, as a person who can't type personally, my thumbs are too big. I understand. Did you get a 1 or a 0, Nizzy? As I've done both and a 2. No, I think he did end up getting about 7, so not too bad. 5 or I think it was 8. It was 8 in the end. Later it gets the more intelligible I get. I didn't hit double digits. It was 8. I remember it was 8. So not the best performance, but still a worthy performance. But yeah, here we go. So it's not going to be CSK. Who is it going to be? Ajax. Oh, our new rivals. We beat them obviously in the first knockout round, and we lost to them in the semi-finals before. There we go. Penny won't get Lyon, Real Sociedad, Lorient, Bayern, Lido, Sporting, Port Talbot, Galatasaray, Benfica, and Barcelona, Monaco. That's a good Nizzy 8 or 9. I can only dream of that. Just like life, I think I'm peaked. Okay, 3rd seeds. PSV, can't get them. Braga, Valladolid, Zenit, Club Brugge, Shakhtar, Fenerbahce, Dinamo every day. Fenerbahce go to CSKA. We get Braga. That's a tough one. I think. Dinamo go to Group C. Club Brugge, Valladolid, Zenit, Shakhtar, and PSV. That's a tough group in RHH. And then, of course, we get Milan, Arsenal, Nuremberg, Celtic, Sparta Prague, Copenhagen, Malmö, and our affiliates, Aversa Nomana, the Italian league winners. Can we get them? I don't know if we can get them. Copenhagen, Malmö, probably be the best options. Celtic, gone. We get Copenhagen. Okay, not bad. Nuremberg, Milan, Arsenal, Sparta Prague, Aversa Nomana, and the last was Malmö. Okay, I can bring everything back now. Where is it? That one. There we go. I get more if I ever did the whole stream. To be fair, I remember... Hold on, I can find this, actually. I can get the information for this relatively quickly. I think you were really doing pretty well. Hold on, let me check. If it loads, hold on. Let me see. So we were on World Cup. Yeah, you had 7 for 7, Black Arrow. You had a 1 points per game. If you had carried on, you would have won. You would have. I won with 17 points in 19. Second had 15 in 19, and third had 11 in 19. So, like, to be fair, Nizzy, you were only 3 off third. You were. I think actually you were fourth. Chloe was you were fifth. Chloe was fourth, and you were fifth. So, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's actually continue then. We've got games to play. Let us see who comes up. We've got Convy up first. We've got the Champions League. Well, we've got the Champions League registration and the end of the transfer window up first, actually. Some of my picks were close. They were. You were very. There were some very close ones in there. Unfortunately, just missed out on them. Okay, fantastic. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Rangers are playing today, aren't they? Rangers are playing St. Union St. Gilioy. Or USG. I got 0 from 1. You did get 0 from 1, Duck God. To be fair, it's better than 0 from 19. So, not too bad. Not too bad. I usually get the team. It's just the score I'm shit at. Yeah. No, there was. To be completely fair, it was a tough start. Like there was some really big upsets early on. Like just the fact that Trinidad and Tobago actually won a match. That was something. And then it sort of got a bit more regular as time went on. We kind of got just dominated by the big teams. So, yeah. Although only one person won on the Brazil. Everyone thought Portugal would win the World Cup. England obviously did in England and bottled it in the semi-finals. It was Kuwait did pretty well. Kuwait did well. Obviously Trinidad got a win, which was out of nowhere. But interesting. There was that insane 7-6 every day. I know. It's always the way. Always the way. You don't get to actually watch that game live. Like the thing is, if we'd watched that, I reckon it just would have been a 0-0. It's only because we didn't watch it, it simulated it that would happen. It's very annoying. Okay. Let us see then. We've got Convy, then we've got Tom Penther in the cup, and then I think we've got an international break. And then we're back into the league standings. But of course, we're going for again this year the Champions League. We want to start building up that record again. We've only got 1 in a row at the moment. We want 2, 3, 4, however much more. But there we go. Champions League group draw. Wales represented. Barry-handed easy group. Ajax, Braga, and Copenhagen is an easy group apparently. Okay. I wouldn't say Ajax are very easy to play against, but we'll see. Okay. Everyone wants Kwang Hee on loan. He's very much a man in demand. So everyone wants Sasbo as well. Even though he did get sent off in the league opener. Okay, who do we have first? We have Copenhagen at home in the first game. Love to see it. And then Ajax away. Braga in the back-to-back. Copenhagen. And then Ajax at home to end off the group. Okay, interesting. Has the Europa League group been drawn? Not yet. Considering your history in the UCLs, every group's an easy group. Hey, look, don't say it like that. But it's Ajax aren't an easy team, I'd say. I like if it's an easy group, I would have called I don't know. We would have had Galatasaray, Dinamo, Malmö. That's an easy group. I mean Ajax in there. I remember our first group in the Champions League when we got there with Barry. It was Arsenal, Juventus, PSG. And Arsenal were the Premier League holders. They won the Premier League 8 times. Juventus were Serie A winners. And PSG were French League winners. We literally had 3 league winners in our group. Did Alex the only team to cause a problem? Ah, did it? I just skipped past that. Hello, Jambo. Hello, mate. How's it going? How are you today? We both got the predictions wrong on the Hearts-Hibs game, mate. It was 1-1. I saw Hibs equalise in the last minute. The shitty spelling is starting already. Autocorrect is really... Oh, I need autocorrect in my life. I accidentally turned it off for a bit, and I think Clay could not understand a word I said. because it was just every other word was wrong. Like, it honestly is what takes me through being an actual regular responding human. Hibs was shit. Good, just a bit of fair enough, Jambo. I heard Hearts dominated. They just couldn't get that second. And just like FM, all the other team needs is one chance, and that's it. Shame it doesn't exist on laptops. Oh, could you imagine? Yeah. They had a lap of honor and a pitch invasion. I need autocorrect in real life, literally. Oh, okay. Let us see. Yeah, okay. We got a very nice run actually to start off with. I guess towards the end, our starts a bit. I guess it's. Oh, excuse me. It's weird not having TNS playing in this season. Like, it's so weird them being relegated. Like, Rilla backup, of course, and Tom Pentra there. But like, look at that bottom six. You were like, look at all that, and you go, there's no big teams there anymore. Just forget how words work. Oh, epileptic. My sound didn't work. Why did my sound not work? Hello. Bellycam. Hello, epileptic. How are you, mate? We have Europe to look forward to, so who's the winner? I'm doing well. Why isn't my sound working? That's an interesting bit. Let's go to services, and normally it's the other way around where the sounds works and the actual the bits don't work, which is an interesting one to go around that way. It's just supposed to say Bellycam. Who needs TNS anyway? Exactly. Overlay, connect. There we go. I think that should work now. Twitch services, Twitch channel points. Can I do a Bellycam? It didn't work again. Where are my sounds gone? Are they just broken? Text to speech. Yeah, they're broken. Everyone's good now, not just them. Who won the World Cup? Oh, epileptic. I'll show you. I'll show you through who won the World Cup. Let me find out how this works. I need to look at my overlays and just like redo, mix it up maybe. Refresh, and then refresh, and then do. Does that work like that? He was just saying like they want the league. Everyone's good now. Brazil, yes. Brazil won the World Cup. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Brazil won the World Cup. So if we look through the round tree, as we saw, Kuwait beat Qatar, Portugal beat Czech Republic 5-3 in extra time, Mexico beat Cameroon, Belgium beat Italy, England beat Egypt, France beat Germany 6-1, Brazil beat Spain 3-1, the Netherlands beat the USA 0-0, Brazil smashed Holland 3-1, while England beat France 5-3. Belgium beat Mexico 3-2, and Portugal beat Kuwait 2-0. Portugal beat Belgium 4-2. England lost to Brazil 3-2 after being 2-0 up. As per with England, and Brazil smashed Portugal in the final 3-0. They realized they could not win the league every year, so they just got relegated for an easy league win. That's very true. That's very true. F1 Manager doing a Twitch stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. UK time, where they're in the year 2030. Chloe, did you hear that? No. F1 Manager doing a Twitch stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. where they're in the year 2030. We're going to be watching that then. Just got a message saying I've got a rust drop because I forgot to leave Zealand's stream. Fair enough. Is it really bottling if the team then wins? Well, yes, because they were we actually go to the match. They were 2-0 up. England were 2-0 up against Brazil, and then lost in extra time 3-2. So very, very bottling. Not a clue what it is. F1 Manager is basically just Football Manager, but for F1, so it's incredible. Does it work now? Hold on, let's check team player.
Look at this dude.
Okay, it works again. The sound works. Perfect. But yes, F1 Manager looks very, very, very good. Northampton 0, Wickham 2. Oh, damn. That just seems like a golden thing without pens. Very true. I remember they got England was down to 9 men in that extra time. Remember, because they had 2 injuries. A rip-off of FM then. No, it's not a rip-off of FM. It's made by different people. But it's like all it's. I compare it because it's all about like you're managing the football Formula One team, and it's actually like you get to watch the races and decide like you're basically like the team principal saying like, okay, I want you to push now. Now I want you to save your tires. Okay, we're gonna put you on a different strategy, and then you're like in the back, you're like, okay, we're gonna put this upgrade in. They're gonna put this upgrade in. So I wouldn't say it's a rip-off of FM. A rip-off of FM is something if someone made something like Soccer Manager Online or something like Soccer Manager, and it was basically just FM, but shit. There are those like online Soccer Manager ones. Wickham haven't made any first team signings. Then oh no. Social media have hit out of the park with the goal graphic. Oh, okay. See, they've had nothing to do because they don't have to make anything for the new signings, so they're just making goal graphics. No, FIFA's not a rip-off of FM because FIFA's a completely different game. Like, there's a very difference between controlling the players yourself, rather like compared to actually managing, which is what Football Manager is. Like there is like those online soccer management games, the ones you see like the ads for. Those are rip-offs of FMs. FIFA is a completely different game. They're both just football games or football simulant games, but I wouldn't say FIFA's a rip-off of FM. Okay, English Transfer Roundup. Westlake goes to Penny Bond. See, look, as you can see, FIFA Manager, Soccer Manager, potentially. Yeah, I've never seen Soccer Manager on iPhone. Most active Hellzone signed 29 players. But look at this. This kind of shows how ridiculous the Welsh League is. All of the biggest transfers in the Premier League are players leaving the Premier League, going to the Welsh League. Yeah, that was a rip-off. West Ham, Penny Bond, Sheffield United, to Haverfordwest, Ipswich, to Penny Bond. Look at that. I think the price on F1 Manager is a bit too high, to be honest. Nobody really knows how it works. I guess that, well, to be fair, most games are like that, and it seems like it's like a big game. It's a similar price to Football Manager, so I think I'd get it. I think a lot of people are very excited for it. So Wickham are doing a Man United being a great in social media, but crap at everything else. Can be that price in the future, but not for its debut year. Yeah, 28 quid's not bad. Not bad for, well, I guess on CD keys. Okay, First Division, Reina Nagy leaves. Demirel joins. Sevic joins Bayern. Spain, PSG player joins. Oh, Valladolid are signing everyone, obviously. You all will be talking about on the Discord. F1 Manager, probably. The League One, of course, FC Lorient, 50 million for Zaverovic. And Valladolid also signing another player there. So that's those transfer windows rounded up. But not big money. Not big money. Okay. But as another addition to the £50 million club, another player we've sold for 50 million, which is very nice. United signs oh yeah, they've pulled out of Nautovic, I think, because of the whole like the racism claims and what he said, like his goal celebration against North Macedonia or something. And I think they had their bid rejected, so they've completely pulled out, I think, from that now. But they did sign this. They're going to sign Rabiot, which is a Jesus. Okay, Page bid for 31 million. Wow. Okay, Rainbow Page. Can we sell you 24? He's okay. World-class player. What about 60 million, Penny Bond? What about 60 million for him? 39 million. What about 50 million? 40 million. Nah, reject that. I think it was mainly the fans saying, why the hell would we want him? He used to play for Stoke. Very true. That also. I'd like to say something controversial things in chat will piss off fan bases. Depends on how offensive it is, Jamba. If it's well, what's it about? Right now, attack is the least of United's problem. They need CMs at least one right back. Depends on the fan base. Imagine if it's just like I fucking hate Port Vale. It's like there's no Port Vale fans in the chat. If it's United or Chelsea. Yeah, that's true. Some level of banter. We just got to toe the line between going too far, of course. But go for it. Go for it. And we can judge afterwards. Okay. Let us see. Perfect. Well, feel for Werner. He'll have a good World Cup. Feel sorry for Werner. Honestly, he'll smash it for Leipzig. He'll smash it for them because he'll go back to where he was, where he's playing well in the league with no defense and high lines. So it's going to be perfect for him. I honestly think Werner will get 20 goals with Leipzig. I do think that because the German league is much more suited to his like playing style. So I think he's going to have a great time. And everyone's going to be like, oh, Chelsea were made a mistake in getting rid of him. I just think he's going to do well over there because the Bundesliga is completely different to the Prem. Chelsea do not have... Well, we've got Brozier. We've got Brozier, our youngster, who was on loan at Southampton, but we're playing Havertz as a false nine, basically, at the moment. Chelsea and Man City takeovers, especially the Man City, have changed the Prem. Well, of course they've changed the Prem. They've changed the Prem in the who's at the top and who has to challenge and stuff. Man United and Arsenal used to be dominant. It used to be just between them two for the Premier League. Then the Chelsea takeover came in and it changed things up. And then obviously Man City came in and it changed the top four. Sort of moved Liverpool out for a little bit, and then we moved into a top six. So of course they did. I was a better man. I've bet on at least 15. Yeah, exactly. Nkunku, I feel sorry for. Well, I think Nkunku's going to be leaving, isn't he? Because Leipzig have also announced they're signing Benjamin Sesko for 2023. So that's obviously the Nkunku replacement. So it'll be very interesting. Man United would be in League One if it was not for Sir Alex. I don't know if they'd be in League One. They'd probably wouldn't as successful as they were. But Newcastle going to change it even more. Hello! See you next Tuesday, mate. How's it going? Probably. Depends on how well they're run. If they're run the way Man City were run, which was incredibly well, then of course, yeah, it's even more competition at the top. You instead of a top six, you have a top seven, and it's like it used to be like the top six. There'd always be two missing out on Champions League. Now there'll be three missing out on Champions League. It's like, well, who misses out there? So for sure. But if they don't do it well, then you might it'll be very funny. I remember Burnley's takeover this season. Zero news coverage, was just watching them one game, and they were like, "There's the new owners watching the game." United never getting a takeover at this rate. Yeah, United fans are doing this boycott United, aren't they, for the Liverpool game? Very interesting. Oh, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I do love I lurk in streams all the time. I lurk in streams all the time, to be fair. You are here on Tuesday. Rangers, have they scored? Have they got one back versus USG? Let's have a look. Did they score? Did my Twitter timeline say they scored? It hasn't. Wait, my phone will probably tell me they've scored. Benfica have scored a third. Oh, James Tavernier. There you go. They're back. That's 2-1 now on aggregate. 2-1 on aggregate. When they taken over like a season or two ago. Burnley's takeover was a bit of an odd one, wasn't it? Didn't they take up They put them into a huge amount of debt, didn't they? Wasn't that the Burnley one? I was like, everyone's a bit like, ooh, that's not very good. But they seem to have a good squad at the moment. And company under the helm. Josh Cullen, what a signing he was for them. Very, very decent signing for them from Belgium. Southampton got taken over for like 10 mil last season. You couldn't buy a player in the Prem for that money. That is mad. That is mad. Okay. Hauser. Okay, Steve Hauser. Okay, we're on deadline day now. Let's see. Chelsea got taken over for a lot more. Was it how much was it now? 4.5, 4.6 billion? Something like that. Well, apparently now we're back in for Aubameyang. Hilariously. Hello, Mode. How's it going, man? How are you? Everyone forgot about it because of Newcastle. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, because Newcastle was a much bigger story, to be fair. Yeah, we're looking at De Jong, Fofana, and Aubameyang to finish, and apparently now Zaha, which is interesting. Save's going well. We're just starting the season. Bring me by Ramirez and Oscar. Mate, Ramirez was so underrated for us. So underrated. His goal versus Barcelona in 2012 is disgustingly undervalued. Like, everyone remembers the Torres goal because of like the Neville commentary and it being the 91st minute. Ramirez's goal won us the tie. Won us the tie on away goals. And it was disgustingly good. He just so nonchalantly fucking dinks fucking Valdez from the edge of the box. Like it's nothing. Mad. Okay, Can we have an anti-Man United stream and just talk shit about them? When Swansea comes in, he's going to be defending them through his life. Oh, your Torres shirt arrived. Nice. Nice. We have a Torres. We've got Alan Torres up top. Everyone needs a new owner. It's Watford just to stop. Oh, yeah. Watford, it's a merry-go-round, isn't it? To be completely honest with you. It's a full-on merry-go-round over there. Okay, yeah, sure. This is what I'm happy with. What a goal from his own half, though. Sorry, Phil Jones. Phil Jones is still playing. Yes, he's a Welsh right back now. he's reincarnated into a Welsh right back. How many managers do you think are getting sacked this season? I feel like everyone got sacked last season. I don't think there'll be a manager sacked this season because it's the Championship, and then they'll sack 3 managers when they get to the Premier League next year. Man United fans overhype Ronaldo. Well, I think most players, most teams overhype their own players most of the time. I'd say a lot of the time. I really feel Man United is fucked this season. I hope so. I cannot wait. I hope they're scrapping mid-table. It'd be hilarious, to be completely honest to you, if they do that. They were embarrassed by Brighton on the opening day. But to be fair, Graham Potter is an incredible manager. So, to be completely honest, Chelsea would have been embarrassed by Brighton the way they were playing. So there won't be an El Sacco this season. Maybe it'll be the United, it'll be Ten Hag versus Tuchel, maybe. I think the Harris comes if Leeds finish above them. Oh, that would be something. I didn't know he was shit. I don't know he knew what shit he signed up for, literally. I feel like Chelsea United will struggle this season. Yeah, unless we get some more enforcements in and some actual ability to play. We look terrible against Everton. But to be completely fair with Chelsea, I feel like a lot of the problem is we did this stupid American tour where we went all over the country. It looked like we're still in pre-season because none of the players are actually fit enough to play. Kante and Loftus-Cheek were our best players, and that's because they didn't go on the tour to America because they're anti-vax. But they actually stayed and trained in the country. Like these whole American tours and stuff, they screw up the preparation for the new year, especially with the amount of new players we're bringing late in the window as well. It's going to take time for them to gel, but we'll see. Yeah, Man United is just all over the place. Man United fans will taunt Ten Hag out by Christmas. They're really starting to amp up the whole owners out stuff now, so it'll be interesting to see. But I feel like the owners just ignore them. They just will be like, we don't care. So I feel like United would do better if they weren't any fans. Potentially, to be fair, potentially. There were some teams that did better in lockdown. I think Chelsea did pretty well in lockdown, just because we didn't have any fans. Like, I don't know. So I think some teams, like, it was like, no, it was the away team. The percentage to win for the away team went up like 5 or 10% in lockdown games because it was like the away fan, the fans actually do make some sort of a difference. Like, there's not as much pressure on the away side. Imagine if Man United go down. That would be the content. The content would be incredible. It'd be glorious. Sounds ridiculous, but look at the 2021 season, unbeaten away, Europa League final, etc. They won the CL in lockdown. You won the CL in lockdown? Did we? No. Chelsea did. Was that CL 21? It was. No, 2022. No, it was 2021. I guess it was. Twitter will be rocking. It will be. It will be. Okay, let's choose the team for Convoy. You're actually going to get into a game. 41 minutes in. Wow, who would have thought me being late to a game? Who do we want playing here? I don't think they'd allow it to happen. They just appoint Steve Bruce and buy themselves a few seasons just to restart. So hey, just hates Arsenal. He plays well against them. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for someone. Muscle Bird, Via Page, Pineda, Proper, Gallardo, Page. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to start Vieira up top. I'm going to start Page instead of Pineda. Has he got a contract? To 86. He's fine. Oh, wait, I thought you were getting married. Maybe before they came back down stronger. Sorry, what? I am getting married. What did I say that indicates I'm not getting married? Chloe's ears perk up. Okay, I think that's what we want to see. I'm looking for someone. No, I'm looking for a player in the game, Chloe. I'm looking for a player in the game that I missed in the squad. Please, don't leave me. Who's the youngest player you're most excited about that has a work permit with Barry? You seem very lonely when you said that. I think, if you look at the squad, I think the youngest player that we're kind of excited about, let's have a look. I really like Suleiman Gay is someone I'm really like. He's in this squad. He's a youngster. This guy looks incredible. 16-year-old Senegalese. Oh, you Senegalese boys, Nizzy. You Senegalese boys. Look at this dude already. 16 years old, 15 finishing, 12 composure, 20 determination. Like, he's pretty much, his every stat is pretty good. Like, his balance and his decisions and heading are the worst. But my God, this kid looks incredible. He's probably my most excited one. Then probably followed by Bird and Humbert, because they're youth intake players. We've got Humbert at left back and right back, and we've got Russell Bird at centre mid. And then, of course, to be fair, Oliveira is also on there. Our next Luis Suarez. My goodness, he's insane. I'm so excited. I'm paying. Hey, look. He's on a youth contract. He's on a youth contract. He will be on a regular contract once he actually becomes a regular player. Look at this. Look. He will sign a 5.25k a week contract, 19.9. So in a few a few weeks, Oliveira looks. He looks very good at Oliveira. He's for some reason he's not ranked as highly, but I'm gonna try and play him a lot more this time. He's starving. So people are saying he's overhyped or overrated. What's everyone's opinion on Sir Alex as a Man United manager? I don't know. He's one of the best managers of all time. Like, how can you not say Sir Alex isn't one of the best managers of all time? Genuinely, like, it's very good. It's just unfortunate he was managing Man United. What do you mean he made the top team in England? Like, he genuinely turned Man United into the most dominant Premier League team of like two and a half decades. Like, his Champions League pedigree wasn't as good, but I feel like Champions League is a lot harder to do, especially back in the day. And the way he won, it was the fact that he won so many Premier Leagues. He had different generations win Premier Leagues. Like, that's how good it was. Like, he fucking won the Premier League with fucking Anderson, Raphael as well. So that's something. You can't even, as a Liverpool fan, I can't. Yeah. I'm a Chelsea fan. One of the best managers of all time. Like, it's ridiculous. He was so good. Okay, let's go into the game. None of my strikers have scored a goal yet. And he did win the treble. Oh, we're going a bit fast. We're going a bit fast. Sorry. This is what I play on now when I'm not watching, not streaming. You know, I should have been shit from like 2009, but he kept them up there. Exactly. He did leave them in a shit place. But did win the league with them in that final season with a shit team. So it'd be interesting to see what it was like if he managed nowadays with the likes of Klopp and Pep around, like in their current forms. It'd be really interesting to see what was going on there. I think fans are being impatient, putting pressure on them. I don't think United are lacking tax. I think they're lacking announcers. Hello, Uncivil. Hello, mate. How are you? Anyone keeping tabs on the game? I saw. Oh, by the way, Vieira, first goal of the season for him. Very nice. I saw I saw it started recently, hasn't it? That's the problem. I'm a Liverpool fan. Uncivil, you missed it. We had the World Cup on Saturday, and Czech Republic absolutely bottled it. I can't believe you weren't there for the game. Hold on, I need to go find it. You managed to get Jose and Arsene Wenger though in the time we're top. That's very true. That is very true. I know that. I'm just like saying it would be very interesting to see what it'd be like if he was like up against Pep and Klopp now, because obviously he did have those battles with Wenger and Mourinho, but now I'd like to see how he sort of, because the game was very different back then. It was very much, I think he had his 4-4-2. It was a lot more wing play, and I'd be like, would he be able to adapt to the style of play we see nowadays, or would it be sort of like a Mourinho situation where he couldn't adapt as well? Yes, so I mean that's not a viable excuse. All fan bases put pressure on their club. And Rafa Benitez, although I don't say Rafa Benitez is in the same category as Wenger, Mourinho, and Alex. Yes, here we go. What about Jose as a manager? Well, he also one of the best coaches, but his peak is gone. He is gone now. His peak. Yes, here we go. Big Sam above all. So, Czech Republic 3-0 down to Portugal. Brought it back to 3-3. Portugal gets man sent off on the 90th minute. They lose 5-3 in extra time. Czech Republic to 10 men. Portugal. Gutting, absolutely gutting for the Czech Republic. Can't beat Pardew. Rafa Zabilla's an undercover saboteur is crazy good though. Fucking, is it hilarious that Benitez won a fucking Europa League with Chelsea and Chelsea fans still hate him? Like, we were just booing him constantly. We hated that man. That's a penalty. So close to getting them relegated. Fuming. Yeah, it was an almighty comeback, and then just to lose in extra time to 10 men Portugal. Mad. Got a lot of respect. Fans respect Alex. Even Man City fans do, by the way. I think so. I think you got. It'll be very interesting to see if anything comes out about him and the refs later on in life, though, because there was some very stuff going on, like Howard Webb and all that back in the day, and whether there was actually any if there's any sort of fire behind the smoke sort of thing. Liverpool fans are watching Everton last season, wondering how they haven't sacked him yet. Proper into Vela. Oh, okay. Why do you think? Who do you think was the most underrated manager at Chelsea on the come up? Oh my goodness. Underrated Chelsea manager. Hey, he won the UCL with an awful Liverpool team against one of the greatest teams ever. That's true, but like Roberto Di Matteo won a Champions League versus Bayern Munich. Like, by the way, there's another goal. I wouldn't say Roberto Di Matteo is one of the greatest managers ever. To me, everyone should have sacked him when they dropped below 12, not 17. Grant. To be fair, Avram Grant and Gus Hiddink are sort of like very underappreciated, because they would come into Chelsea midway through a fucking like crisis and like actually do pretty well. Like Hiddink got us to a Champions League final. Was it Hiddink or was it Grant? One of the two. They're the same person to me. Like they did pretty well coming in. Sorry, wasn't really on the come up. Did someone say? Oh, Jambo, don't even. Sorry, my God. Who? I don't think there's any really underrated Chelsea managers. I guess Lampard gets a lot of abuse for what he did with Chelsea because of the way he was sacked. But like his actual season with us, when we had the transfer van, lost Hazard, got us top 4, and got us to the FA Cup final, like that, and brought through Tammy, Mason Mount, Tomori. Like I think that's underrated now because of how the next season went and how he left. AVB was also another one where I think the problem with AVB is he was too young when he came in, and we had a lot of player power back then, like of Drogba, Terry, Lampard, and then he immediately came in and tried to like basically bench them. Like he benched Lampard even though he was like playing his best football, and obviously the player power just was like, nah mate, you're not doing that. And then we went on to win the Champions League with Lampard. Like it's sort of, yeah, fair. Lampard was left with the kids and told to do something, and he did very well with it. So I think he's kind of underrated because people only look at him in the second season when he got sacked, and that was like 6 bad weeks when player power, Rudiger, Jorginho, and that turned on him, and Alonso and all that turned on him. As a Chelsea fan, who do you hate more, Spurs or Arsenal? That's an interesting one, because initially I would say Arsenal, but now, because I my bet Fusion, obviously, Max, I've lived with him for 2 years, and he's a Spurs fan, so my Spurs hatred has gone up a lot more, but I think it is Arsenal. I think it is Arsenal are the most hated, and then Spurs, but Spurs are a lot closer than they used to be because of Max. I mean, he built the team. Exactly. I think he gets a lot of hate, unnecessary. He's very raw as a manager, Lampard. He definitely is a very raw manager, but I think he gets a lot more hate than he deserved. Viali. Hello, Booker Jam. How are you, mate? How's it going? Viali was a bit before my time, to be completely honest with you, so I wouldn't know too much because I'm a youngster. He insta-sub players for stupid errors like me and FM. Let me think. Who else was a manager that I was like, Yeah, no, there's not really. I call bullshit on that. You like 54. Is that because of the beard? You look 54. My English team is Spurs and hate Chelsea more because half of them are plastic and don't know ball. I feel like as a Spurs fan, oh my goodness, Dimitri, I think he's getting sent off for that. That's off the ball. Yep, there we go, red card. I think as a Spurs fan, you do hate Arsenal more. You should hate Arsenal more. There's a more rivalry between Spurs and Arsenal than there is Spurs and Chelsea, I think. Wasn't Vialli a player manager as well? I thought that was Hullet. Wasn't Hullet a player manager? God, this is showing my age here, isn't it? I feel Spurs, how I say, believe they're a big team, but they're like a top 5 team for me. It's interesting the Spurs like increase. I think it's the clock, weirdly. The clock? Well, it's not my clock, at least. I'm not a plastic Arsenal fan. I've been a fan since 08 or 09. Exactly. You joined after the good times, Duck God. You on the come down. Okay. We're 4-0 up, by the way, at half-time. Very nice. Mendy got a goal. We're not really paying attention with it. We did play a very strong team against a Convy side that probably aren't that good. I mean, Arsenal took over Spurs' place. Interesting. Okay. Well, it'd be interesting to see because Spurs, I think definitely Spurs are probably favourites for third as things stand at the moment for this season with their additions and general like player base they've got. But to it's an interesting one because they obviously had a really good rise and they sort of stuck in that sort of top 4 for a few years and then they sort of fell off and it's sort of. I don't know if it is a top 6 or if it's a top 4 now because we moved into the top 6 for a little bit and then I don't know. That one probably looked pretty clean without the clock. maybe I'll take the clock off and we can have a look at what it's like. Well, Hullet was sacked. He took over as player manager. Ah, okay. It's the fans that push it again. Oh, what? How they got 10 men? They play better. This is what happens. They play better with 10 men than they do 11 men. So fans that push against, if it wasn't for a takeover, they would support another team, and some Chelsea fans are just, more annoying. Thank you, Jambo, for your hatred for Chelsea fans. Wasn't Edgar Davids about? Yes, he was. Edgar Davids was a player. He had like the number 99 as well, didn't he? Mendy hits the bar. Oh. Also, the blue lines keep flashing between. Yes, I know. I think that's my camera epileptic. I don't know why it does that. I need to like fix it somehow. Oh, I've made that worse. I've made that a lot worse. Ugh. Oh goodness, that's so much worse. Hold on. Where's my thing? Better? There we go. I don't know. Van Heart's fan's quite annoying. Chelsea had a few player managers in the 90s with Hoddle, Hullet, and Vialli. Don't think you could be a player manager in the top leagues nowadays. Yeah, I would love to see that now. No, wasn't it? It was fuck. Ben Mee. Ben Mee was a player manager for one game, wasn't he? It was incredible. Yeah, I don't think you could. I think there's a much bigger difference between like managers and players at this point that I don't think you could get away with it. You know what sucks? There's a team from my city who played in the top division and then want do without winning. What do you mean, Mode? Everyone finds my team's fans annoying, but hey ho. I feel like that's what happens when you become like a relatively big club as well. You just get a bigger fan base of people hating you as well. So it sort of comes part of the parcel. Wait, why is it? Hold on. I've lost the Convy formation. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's weird. They're playing with no striker and they somehow scored. Very annoying. Oh, we're going to sub on Suleiman Guy here. What's that? So there's a team from my city who played in the top division, but then went down. Ah, without winning. Damn. Okay, who are we going to sub on? We're going to bring off Vieira for Guy. We're going to bring on Bird for Proper. Get the youngsters out against this 10-men side for the last 25 minutes here. Man City with the most hated team in 5 years. Potentially, yeah. But the thing is that... Oh, go on, Guy. Oh, he's won a penalty. Well done, Guy. No, he's not going to take it, though. Torres will take it. Everyone just gets pissed off at us for no real reason. See, Man United as real rivals from the past history. Yeah, Man United and Arsenal are rivals just because of their competitiveness from, like the early 2000s, late 90s. Because it was only them two really fighting for the titles, mostly. And then I think Chelsea sort of come into that. So that's why you have the Chelsea United rivalry. Because that sort of late 2000s was Chelsea United. And then Chelsea Arsenal, obviously Wenger Mourinho, that was a pretty big one. You know what I really like about English football? There's history between the teams. There's a lot of history between the teams, yeah. That's the start of the game of where Mo Sam is from. Newcastle and 10 if they're smart. I think Man City... Oh, Delgado's now been sent off. For God's sake, Delgado, what are you doing, you idiot? Okay, well then. Should we just play, like, a 3-back? Because they're not... They haven't got a striker. So why don't we just play a 3... Okay, they've got a striker now, but we're going to play a 3-back for a little bit. Spurs and Arsenal rival because Arsenal built a stadium right next to Spurs. Ah. Oh, nearly. I think you could lose 4 players and still win this. Very true. Very true. Not from Europe or North America. Okay. Interesting. Didn't one manager win 3 top-flight English titles with Huddersfield, then went to Arsenal, did the save, then died. What? Sorry, what? Who got promoted to the Australian Super League? It'd be interesting to see, like, because no one really cares about Man City at the moment. Because the problem with Man City is they don't have a big enough fan base. But it'd be interesting to see if in 10 years or like 5 years they have a much bigger fan base because of the youngsters coming through starting to support them. Whether they are more hated. But I feel like there isn't that much hated for Man City at the moment because people just kind of just don't care about them because they don't have that big of a following. So it's just like, oh, they're just... I'd rather have them than someone else that actually have a fan base and annoy me. Sort of thing. It's like I'd rather have City win the league than Liverpool because I don't like Liverpool and their fans. I'd rather have City win the league than Arsenal because of Arsenal. I'd rather have City win the league than Tottenham because I don't like Tottenham. I'd rather have City than Man United. Like you'd always rather have City than someone else. Be interesting to see if that changes. Not from Australia, but my country played them in the World Cup qualifiers. Peru, not Peru. Costa Rica. No. Saudi Arabia. That's it. Saudi Arabia. New Zealand. I think you're referring to a guy called Herbert Chapman. We're getting somewhere. Was I right with my Saudi Arabia one? I'd rather Liverpool than City win the league. Nope. Damn. Fuck. Was it in group stages? Torres? Oh, we're still at 6-1. UAE or Jordan. Okay, the Korea. we're just naming countries at this point. Close to UAE. Oh yes, okay. Rather City than Liverpool win the league. Exactly. Everyone would rather have City. Is it Oman? Ah, was it Oman that played them in the playoff? Saudi Arabia. I think I already asked that Saudi Arabia. I think Jambo. Can we get Guy's first goal? We're still just chilling at this point. Torres? We got win. What? I said Saudi Arabia. What? I've been robbed. I've been robbed. I've been robbed. I said first. This is a joke. I feel like Hamilton. I feel like Hamilton in Abu Dhabi. Oh, thank you, Epileptic. I've got a witness. I've got a witness. So yeah, everyone doesn't mind City. You'd rather have Liverpool win the league. Yeah, of course you would. Black Arrow, to be fair. Sorry, second place. Yeah, better be. It'd be very interesting to see whether everyone's like, I'd rather have City. Whether in a few 10 years we'd be like, okay, we're a bit bored of City now. So it's interesting to see. Okay, I still would have got silver. That's very true, Jambo. You would have got silver. This game, nothing has really been happening since both red cards. And then Duck God gets bronze. There we go. Vela, go on, lad. Can we get Guy a goal? Guy a goal, please. Hashtag Guy a goal. Bird one. Okay, never mind. Russell Bird's going to score. The centre mid's going to score. He gets his first of the season for us. Very nice. And that's 7-1. No worries, Jambo. Vela on the ball. Plays it into Bird at the top of the box. No one's marking him much. And lovely little finish from him. Bird flies away. And I think that should be it for this game. A rather dominant win. Mendy. Oh, nearly an eighth. But not too bad. There we go. Good stuff. Oh, no. Okay, there's full time. Perfect. Okay. Southampton won the English title in my save. Damn. Nice. Oh, what is this? What is this clip, Epileptic? Very pleased with that performance. That's 3 goals, 2 assists for Torres. Each striker got a goal assist. Guy at least got an assist for his winning the penalty, to be fair. So that's good. Saudi Arabia. That's me. No. Saudi Arabia. That's it. Saudi Arabia. Thank you. Evidence. Evidence. Fly the ball in with that looping shot. Exactly. Okay. Now, Tom Pentra in the Premier League Cup. Justice. Exactly. We've got the receipts. We've got the receipts here. Okay. Oh, Monaco beating PSV. Interesting. 1-0 there. Benfica smashed Midtjylland 3-1, to be fair. Okay. That was a nice little win for us there. And now, rest the players up. I think we'll probably go with the B team for this next game. There we go. Fans jubilant over Convey result, although Delgado was banned, so he's banned for this next game. There we go. Rip. Okay. Did you go to, are you a fan of F1 mode? With the F1 coming to Saudi Arabia recently? We're in the summer break at the moment. It's tough. Did you hear fucking Daniel Ricciardo wants $21 million for a buyout on his clause because they want to get Piastri in instead of him, which is a bit mad. $21 million to buy out his contract for the extra year. That's mad. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, a couple of days. Tom Pentra at home, and then. No, not really, but rest. Oh, rest. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I've sort of dropped out of wrestling. I used to watch it a lot back in the day. I would do the same as Ricardo. Yeah, to be fair, Nizzy, I wouldn't. I would too. I would too. Like, unless he might be not have a seat anymore. So, kind of went behind his back a bit. To be fair, didn't they? But to be completely fair, Ricardo has been doing terrible. Maybe he'll get better if he goes back to Alpine. We'll see. I saw that Vince McMahon stepped down now, but I sort of follow it loosely because I used to follow it quite heavily in like 2-3 years ago, but not anymore. I sort of just keep up with the news and how things go. I used to at one point I'd stay up for fucking Raw on like my first year at uni. I'd actually like stay up for like Raw and SmackDown and like the fucking pay-per-views. I was ridiculous. Vince is he fucking is. He fucking is. Like, the fact that he made it this long without anything happening is mad. I'm just a fan of his super toxic. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Especially like, a lot of the WWE like Twitter situation, isn't it? My camera's broken again. Did my camera zoomed out, didn't it? Because I made it. What's going on there? Bloody did zoom out, didn't it? There we go. That's a bit. Is that better? You see my face a bit better now? It's a bit big now. A bit big. Make it a bit smaller now. My face is too big now. Back down to there. There we go. I did. Well, Triple H is now in charge. So I heard the first pay-per-view was pretty good. SummerSlam, wasn't it? I haven't actually watched any of AEW, but I kind of just follow along what happens then. It seems to be like the AEW WWE stuff has made it a lot more toxic as well. Looks like your head has been decapitated and severed on a platter. SummerSlam was excellent. Who would have thought without having Vince running the show, making things awful? I heard Michael Cole was actually like really good, and it's like who would have thought having Vince McMahon not scream down his ear every 10 seconds means he would be able to commentate better. Oh, Rangers made it 2-0. Huge. 2-0 Rangers. It's level. My goodness. My goodness me. That is huge. Really toxic. I was looking through past seasons for middle points. Doing the research, epileptic. Oh, Penny Bont drawing with Thunudno there, 2-2. Kolak, yes. Level terms now, isn't it? Probably Rangers will go on to win this. Although I like USG. I would have liked to see them in the Champions League group stages. Unfortunate for them. What can I say? I'm bored. I think it's talking about how you haven't hydrated yet. I completely forgot. Oh my goodness. There you go. I got a double hydrate in. Didn't even see it pop up. My goodness. Apologies. My humblest apologies for not hydrating. No, I can't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, he was gonna. I'm trying to get him to be happy with me, but he threatening to leave on a transfer. I basically need to play him, but it's annoying because he's like, I want to leave, but I'm like, you've been out for fucking torn calf muscles. I can barely play you. What? So he doesn't realize is that this was a sample draft from his penetrate. To be basically this jar. I don't know how long is that. Like maybe 6-7 centimeters wide. Well. 5 centimeters? I don't know. I need a bigger jar than this for my penetration. It doesn't taste soily, no. It'd be hard to guess it. It'd be hard to guess. Ah, fair enough. And to be fair, I haven't been using any soil. I've been using glass beads, really. And some random if I use the simulant, my god, that stuff. Like the simulant I have is like the grain sizes are like less than how big are they? 100. They're like less than 25 micrometers, so it's literally like finer than sand. Like, it's ridiculous. Fuck PSG. Oh no! Wait, what? Oh, you beat him. You beat him. Well done, Duck God. Well done, man. I have the meme of Jack Sparrow with a jar of dirt going through my head. To be fair, I'm not really soil, but lots of jars. I did literally buy like 12 jars for my work. Should I need to find a season where someone who got relegated with less than 10 points? Let's fucking go. No worries, mode. Was nice having you here, man. Oh, 3-2 versus City. Have a good night, man. Hopefully see you again sometime, mode. When we guess your city next time, potentially. We're gonna look up every Saudi Arabian city from now on. Okay. Let's see. There we go. QPR beating Barnsley. Jens Holm and Salih Kai are scoring. 2 former players of us. And Pizzazz. He's out on loan at them at the moment. So, Barry players, or Barry affected players. They kicked my ass in the CL semi-final. Oh, no. Like, next time it's like, we find your city. Now we find your street. We found your house. Do you live in the upstairs left bedroom with a window on the side? It's a yellow house. We can see you through your window playing Football Manager on your computer. Okay, here we go. My head started to head. I hate it when my head starts to head, to be completely honest with you. Oh, Doug, I was going to hurt you. I get what you mean, though. My head's been hurting today, to be fair. I took some painkillers, so I feel a bit better now. Picks that up of the floor. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, Newtown after the break. Cool. I think we've got Nations League coming up, so nothing really 911 being squeezed into the hat, I imagine. To be fair, like the hat doesn't. It just. Oh, look at my hair. I've been in the shower. I was in the shower. It just sits. Like I don't. If I actually put it on fully, like if I stuck it on, it would actually hurt. But it just rests. So like it just rests up there. It doesn't actually do anything. What's the is it 911 for emergency services in Saudi Arabia? Because I know like England's 999, Sweden's 112, and like obviously America's 911. What is the Saudi Arabian emergency services number? I'd like to know. Hopefully one stream will just slide off and you won't notice. To be fair, I've done it before where it's just fallen off the back when I like put my head back. English doesn't make sense anymore. I do have another hat. I used to have a real big Sweden hat, which is when I first got raided by Zealand. But I need to get some more bucket hats, some cool ones, just for streaming basically. Because I never wear hats. Literally, the only time I wear hats is on my stream, and to be fair, in the winter here because you need to. Mexico 619 due to Mysterio. Oh, okay, no, okay, so it's just fair enough. Okay, maybe the ridiculous hats attracts the red. Honestly, well, to be completely fair, it was like one of those huge hats, and I had like Swedish sunglasses on, so I kind of looked like, I remember I watched Zealand's stream back, and he's like, oh my god, look at this guy's hat. Like, what is he wearing? I was like, yes, it did the trick. It brought attention to me. Okay, let's throw some different players out here today. We're going to go for a very different team. Solomon Gay. I'm going to put, no, put Palace in at left back. Russell Bird can start in midfield. We got Ivan there as well. We've got Oliveira. We've got Kwang Hee. Got Garcia at right back. Got Rasoga. We've got Pineda. And England. Yes, that's actually, that would be good. That would be good, to be fair. Sasbo. Yeah, that looks like that's a completely different 11. Kakalidis in goal. Curtis Vieira. We want Mendy on the bench, don't we? And maybe Bass Proper instead of Degallardo. Okay, there we go. That's the... No, we want Vela instead of Curtis. Okay, cool. That's how we're going to go. It's a very, very different squad, so hopefully it can get the job done. Yeah, England Lionesses. Fuck it. I know on football classic football shirts, there's It's Coming Home bucket hat, which I somehow haven't bought yet. So maybe I'll get that one. There was a cool one that had like all like disco like ball bits on it, which was very fun. I should have got the one in Epcot. It was a fucking Epcot ball bucket hat when I was in Disney, but I forgot to. And to be fair, it also was $30, which I was like, that's a bit much for a bucket hat, isn't it? Like, I would go to Mexico and try call 619. Maybe Ray will come. Well, isn't his son in WWE with him at the moment? It's Ray and Dominic Mysterio. Like, Dominic's actually become a wrestler now, and they're like a tag team duo. I've been to Mexico once, actually. I went to Cancun for a holiday when I was living in America. It was an all-inclusive resort. It was very, very nice. Also, like, you wouldn't believe this. You wouldn't believe this if I told you. But when I was 10, we went to this fucking Mexican, like, all-inclusive resort in Cancun, and there was a competition, a football competition, and you had to kick a ball across the pool and get it in the goal. So it was quite hard because you had to put it in, or it had to bounce off the water. I won, and my prize was a Michael Jackson t-shirt. It was a white t-shirt with like Michael Jackson on the front of it. Just a random Michael Jackson t-shirt. I don't know where it is. I think it's thrown out, obviously. But it was just the most fucking crazy. I was like, what the fuck? How is this related to football in any way? Dominic is so bad. I heard Logan Paul's actually really, really good. So yeah, but yeah, that was my weird. I also broke a man's nose playing beach football. I went up for a header like this to flick it on, and he headbutted the back of my head. I probably got a concussion. He got a broken nose. Yeah, typical. So, oh no, boys, what a block! Fantastic block, lads. We haven't started well. So yeah, I broke a man's nose and won a Michael Jackson t-shirt on that holiday in Mexico. So that's kind of what happened. A bit of a wild holiday, you'd say. Kakalidis. Oh, it's a double save. We are playing terribly, by the way. I think we've gone way too B team here. Way too B team. I was looking for a clip of Zealand. Raid silly hat not found. It was, to be completely fair, it was like a year ago now, I'd say, nearly. So, over a year ago. So, it would be very hard to find. I literally just went to his VOD and found it there. So, I can give you does he upload all his VODs to YouTube? Oh, Guy wins another penalty. Well done, fella. Who's taking this one? Garcia is. I broke a nurse's wrist while playing Wii Sports. I remember you telling me that, Dark God. I remember you telling me that. 1 year, 1 month. Garcia. He's left-footed. He scores. Yes, I didn't even know he's left-footed. Why is he playing right back? Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, this is mad. I mean, it was crazy because I remember it was funny because it was during the Euros, I think, wasn't it? Maybe it was around the Euros. But I remember I was wearing it, and I remember he was looking through people, and he clicked on someone else's stream, and they weren't talking at all. And he's like, oh no, we got to click on someone that's talking. And then he goes to like another person's and doesn't go on them, and then finally goes to me, and it's like, oh my God, 47. Oh my goodness. Did find a Smorey Santa outfit though. Now I feel like I'm missing out. There was, yes. That was the Christmas streamathon where I streamed for 10 days straight. Like, I streamed every day for 10 days, and I grew my beard out, and I made it into a white Santa beard, and I wore my Santa outfit every time. That was good. That was good fun. That streaming time, wasn't it? But we're 1-0 up now, which is good. Okay, let us see. I always say that streamathon. Oh, good. Now that would be a completely different stream. Maybe that would give me some more viewers. Oh, Christ. Okay, Pineda is tackled. Ivan, come on, boys. Let's keep going. Oliveira, go on, lad. Win another. Okay, let's just get penalties. Let's just win penalties. Come on, Garcia. You scored one. Wasn't the best penalty first time up. Let's make it a bit better this time. Go on, lad. Garcia steps up. Hits the post. And he literally runs past him. I can't touch it, can he? Can't touch it. Garcia. You're shit, mate. He's not our best penalty taker. Guy, go on, lad. We win another penalty. Russell Bird. He's tackled this time. Something tells me that volley's been taken down. Can I post you putting your face in the snow on Imja? Yeah, of course, Duck God. You can link that as many times as you want. The formations are overlapped again. Why does it keep doing that? That's weird. Thank you for pointing that out. Doesn't normally do that. Nizzy. There we go. We seem to have gotten a bit more in control of the game now. Can I move it like that? No, I can't move it. Oh, it's gonna be. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, we're a bit more in control now. Let's get a second. Oh, Oliveira. I think he just hit Guy with the ball, didn't he? Yeah, he hit our own player with the ball. Okay, still only 1-0 here. Pineda, Kwang Hee. I think that might have hit him again. Stop that other way, Guy. You're still in good positions, but not for other people shooting. Okay, Ivan to Oliveira. Oh, Richard saves that time. Yeah, we've definitely got a bit more control now. Oliveira. Back out to Ivan. To Pineda. Kwang Hee. Nah, that's a poor ball. Poor touch. Poor touch and it's cleared. Should be 2-0 up and a bit more comfortable in this game, but only 1-0. But in control for the moment. But haven't played incredibly. Who's actually like our best penalty taker here? Penalties. It is Garcia. And then it's Vela. I don't know why, but FM15, there's no one is good at penalties. Like, my team, like, I have world-class players. None of them ever have good penalties. Like, do I have to train that or something? I don't know. It's very odd. Leather end. Let's not do danger zone. Fucking hell, it nearly was. Bloody hell. That was a big... They've had 3 clear-cut chances in this game. They've had more shots on target than us in this game, and we've had 2 penalties. Christ. Here is Small jumping in the snow. That was a sub goal. Oliveira, lovely run. Oh, tackled by the last man there. What's happening with my formations? This never happens. That's very weird that it keeps doing that. Okay, Garcia, just throw them the ball. Why don't you, Garcia, mate? You have scored 1 pen for us, but you missed the other one, which is the go ahead one. Kwang Hee on a yellow. Be careful, fella. Bird. Great ball out to Pallison. Great ball into Guy. There's Guy. That Guy. It's Suleiman. Go on, lad. We got the Welbeck. We got the Welbeck name for him. It's that guy. Huge. Huge goal. Love it. Love to see it. What a finish. Look at this. On the volley. Oh, on the half volley. It's not an easy goal to take. First goal for Barry. You love to see it. Big things. Big things from him. Pallison. Go on. Put another ball in for him. Kwang Hee. Gonna shoot him. Oh, puts it wide. It's pronounced Guy. Gay. Hey, look, it's that Guy. We're gonna call him Guy, okay? Suleiman Gay. It's that. See, I feel like I could get cancelled if I start saying it's that gay. Like, so we'll just say he likes to be pronounced Guy. Oh, it's Guy. Oh, okay. He's off. Yellow as well. Don't get sent off, mate. Don't get sent off. Got 75 minutes gone here. They've made 1 substitution into centre back. So we're gonna bring off Bird for Proper. We're gonna bring off Kwang Hee for Mendy. I'm gonna leave it there just in case we get an injury or anything else. So now you're just changing people's names. That seems more offensive. Look, we completely renamed players' names. We've named fucking Juan Perez to peas and rice. Like, to be fair, the pronunciations, like, he told me. I haven't changed his pronunciation. He told me that. Suleiman came up to me and said, it's pronounced Guy. And I went, okay, I will do that, mate. I'll honour that. And that's why we don't make that last substitution. Because Garcia's injured, so Vela comes on for the last 3 minutes. That is why you save your last substitution no matter what. For some godforsaken reason, FM loves to give you injuries. Mendy. We've got one more last chance here. Okay, Ivan does win the ball back there. Can I rename him that game? No, you can't. No, there is, on the renaming. I will. I do have some level of control. Oh Christ, proper. And he puts it wide, but a 2-0 win in the end here. Not the worst, but Guy's first goal for us. Very nice. Very happy, lads. He got the assist as well. Actually, did he? Russell Bird got man of the match. But Guy got a goal and assist. He got a 9.0 Russell Bird. Jesus, mate. What were you doing? How much? Just to keep his name the same, but just pronounce it differently. It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. You can't. We're not calling him that gay. It's like Haaland with the Haaland. But yeah, that's very true. Haaland and Haaland. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Ivan Leader wins 7-0 there. So no upsets in the Premier League Cup third round there. And let's rest up the players. There we go. But Guy's done very well. 1 goal, 2 assists in a goal and a start and 2 sub appearances. Very nice. And now we have 11 days. Get the spacebar simulator emotes in the chat. Where are they? Where are they? Spacebar simulator. No, that's a dog. That's my dog. There we go. Spacebar simulator time. Yes. What was that funny name I always wanted to rename, but you wouldn't ever allow it? I've forgotten. Oh, I don't remember. That was too long ago. Too long ago. But we got some very good youth coming through, actually. I'm very happy with some of these youth players. The fact he represents Senegal and not Italy is huge. I think he probably will switch to Italy because he's that good. But I'm hoping he just gets called up to Senegal at like age 16, and then they can like confirm him, because then we might actually get an African team potential to win the World Cup with him up top for them. Although we've seen players with like Tunisia not do too well. They're one of the best strikers ever. We could see. I think like, hold on, where is it? We've looked at this before, but it's like players with the most international goals, and we had our player Yusuf Zalani score like 216 international goals, something ridiculous. There we go. Hold on. It's in World, and it's in Don't click whatever. I think it is award winners. History? I think it's history. Clubs, transfers, awards. Potentially it's history. Oh, Sean Curtis is listed as the top player. Vela's the second. Lujan, then Delgado. Then we've got Morala, Elias, Span. Piesenreis, of course. Van der Meulen, Proper, Echevers, Mendy. We've got a lot of players up there in the highest reputation players. I think it must be off reputation. Let's see if it loads. Serbia are still on that World Cup winners page in 2230. Although it's kind of got quite regular recently. Like Ukraine, obviously 54 was the last sort of non-big team to win it. We had Russia and Ukraine, and then it's just been England, Argentina, Portugal, Argentina, Brazil. Here's hoping 2286 is a minnow. Okay, it takes a while to click on the history, I think, here. It has to load up all these players, I think. Okay. Let us see. Come on, FM, you got this. You can do it. Oh, Rangers has got a third. There we go. Will they go on to win this? I assume so at this point. Oh, God, this really is taking its time to load. Please don't crash my game. Not Guy. Not that guy's first goal. S-Guy. Major transfers. Apparently, Federico Pereira from Sivasspor to Cerro Porteño is a major transfer. Oh, you can't even see that because behind my head. It is weird though. The Brazilian clubs all are considered like the major clubs. I don't know why it does that. It's something like maybe because I have it on view only or something. It's very weird though that they're considered like the biggest club. It's yeah, I don't know. Annoying though. Annoying that it affects it like that. Okay, we're not responding anymore, so we just have to hope it sort itself out and distract ourselves with. Hold on. Distract ourselves with the spreadsheet. Where's the spreadsheet? The spreadsheet. Ta-da! The spreadsheet. So we got a new what's it called? Largest to smallest. Right, 2275. Smallest to largest? Where's Zaverovic? 22. I put him in here. Did I forget? Did it not save when I put him in here? Zaverovic? Oh, it didn't save. Did it not? Marseille, Liverpool. No, it did. FC Lorient. Where's Lorient? Did I put the wrong date in? I did. I put 2082 for some godforsaken reason. What? Oh, does it not? Oh, is it broken? No, this is right. Yeah, why did I put 2082? What? Why did I put 2082? 2282. There we go. That's better. There we go. So let's do that again. Largest, smallest. That's 200 years ago. There we go. Zaverovic is there. He's the most recent. The first 50 million in 7 years, actually. That's quite a big one. Hello, Wilsonia. Hello, how's it going? Hey. Yeah, but there's not... I need to actually also do that. There we go. That's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th sale of 50 million plus, which is not too bad for us. Made 445 million off of those sales, but Haverfordwest is Haverfordwest. We kind of went crazy. This is what happens with Haverfordwest. Is what happens when I don't have any restrictions on player sales. I think I was having a thing because obviously we have all these stuff in. Here we go. Here it is. I don't know what this is, but I love it. It's my spreadsheet for the all the transfers that are over 50 million. So it's like that basically our leading transfers page, because the leading transfer page in FM breaks the game. So I went through every season and recorded what the highest sale was. Man's great grandparents weren't even born yet, and he was being sold for over 50 mil. Gonna head off now. I'm not seeking much rest. No worries, Jamba man. No worries. Have a good night, man. Hopefully you feel better. Yeah, get some good sleep. But yeah, this is why we click on this. Yusuf Zalani, 220 goals in 162 games for Tunisia. This dude was crazy. I think Tunisia won like 4 or 5 African Cup of Nations back to back to back. This was in the early sort of like it was 2080s to 2100s. Did Tunisia do anything during this time in the 2080s to 20? I think I looked at this before, and I don't think they one time they even qualified for the World Cup. But this guy is just broken. Let's go look at competitions. 2080 World Cup. There's Port Talbot. So 2080 World Cup. Quarterfinal. Like, they didn't really even do much in the World Cup during that time. Like, but yeah, he was... Oh, God. I pressed back and we have to load the screen back up again. I've already clicked on it once. There we go. Back again. There we go. And then you can see the other players. But yeah, it was interesting. We've got... Where's our boy? I saw him. There's Lukaku, by the way. 113 goals for Belgium. What do you have to do when you do reach the world record? I have to... by the way, where is... Oh, Ali Elite. 106 goals. There he is for Barry. Love him. Is it a lot of work to register it? I don't think so. I think Nizzy's done it. So you have to basically submit an application to the Guinness World Records website or something, and then you have to like submit the save and some other evidence and stuff to make sure you basically haven't cheated. And then because you can either pay for it like 500 quid to be done really quickly, like the processing, or you have to wait like 6+ months for them to do it for free. Because that's what the other guy did. It took him like 6 or 8 months for it to go through. So, oh goodness, what's happened there? That broke everything. So yeah, you just have to submit some stuff and sort of an application and then submit evidence. So I'll figure that out when I get there, which is probably like 8 years away, 5 to 8 years away. So I've got some time. Takes months. I never got as far as submitting my evidence. It took them 4 months to send me the rules. Jesus Christ, that is mental. They take so long because then they want you to just be like, oh, for God's sake, fuck it, I'll just pay, and that's how they make their money. But yeah, that is. We got plenty of time. I'll be sitting there going, well, I've already spent fucking 15, 20 years playing this safe. Might as well spend another 8 months doing this. Okay, here we go. We draw Newtown in the Premier League Cup, 3rd round. Oh, wow. Have versus Port Talbot, have West. Oh, wow. So we got a very nice, favourable draw there, actually. Just from stressing people. Pretty much, yeah, that's what I think. That's what they just get people to pay up from that. Okay. So now we just press the space bar. Lots and lots and lots. Okay. Oh, Flamengo in the Copa Libertadores. Interesting. So that means that's who we'll probably be facing in the Club World Cup final, I'd assume. Cuba are the last winners of the Caribbean Championship there. There's Trinidad and Tobago in 2276. Are they in it this year? No, they're not in it this year. That's the first round, Group A. Okay, continuing. We're just slowly moving forwards. So all of our under-19s and that are playing. Okay, but yeah, cool. What's going on? Oh, isn't it Capital One Cup tonight? Is there it's cup games tonight, isn't it? I think. Oh, Lever is ineligible for that game. So's Ivan. No, so's Sasbo. Okay, we'll leave things as they are for now. Anything? Any news? No. Oh, we should be actually doing some scouting of June and July, and maybe September. Yeah, we got Brazil and September. Finland as well, apparently. Maybe we could get some Finnish players. And Paraguay. We forget about Paraguay all the time. They always get some. The Paraguayans and Barry. 1-3-0 up at Cardiff. At Cardiff, damn. Extra 7-0 up at Cheltenham. Jesus. That's a bit much. Got out of hand very quickly. My goodness. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. We actually look at some scout reports now. Anything good? Oh, who are you? Luis Fernando. You're not bad. Although we'll never be able to sign you unless Brazil drop out the top 25. If they host the World Cup properly, they might actually. I remember they dropped to like 41 when we had the Brazilian World Cup, which was hilarious because we got to sign Brazilians for like a year and a half. It was great. It was just like, oh, perfect. Okay. There we go. Oh, England-Brazil had a friendly there. 1-1. Gustavsson presses for that under 21s. Spain smashed Sweden 4-0. Peas and Rice with another goal. He's ridiculous, man. Well, Spain's all-time record goal scorer. Huge. 3-0. Oh, Monaco PSV's extra time. So Sturmgrad's Dynamo Kiev. Okay. Interesting. African Champions League is also coming to an end at the moment. Oh, it's weird that they finished so late. Like the seasons are completely different. Bolivia's Angulo. Okay, here's some info. Is it Nations League? I think it might be. Wales, yeah, Nations League. Wales winning, actually. Well, what is that group? Spain, Wales, Austria. The Nation Leagues are crazy. Like sometimes you have like like Holland, France, Belgium, and then you have Wales, Spain, Austria, Turkey, Czech Republic, Croatia. Like, and then Group B, you might have Germany, Greece, Slovakia. You've got Italy and Poland, Portugal. It's so weird. Okay, there we go. Martinique being Guyana. My goodness. Incredible scenes. Gotta go scout that game. Go see the goal scorer. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we can actually see Newtown now, which is which is good. A lot of red there, my goodness. It'll be a very interesting one. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Basically, I think once we get to 22.99, which is theoretically when we can ask for a new stadium, I think we should take off all restrictions on signing players, because I think it will take another 5 years for the owners, if it's the same owners at least, to give us the new contract. So I think, and then probably a year or two to build it. So I think we should spend that last 5 to 7 years signing as many players without restrictions as possible, because then it makes things harder for the next club. I think that'd be pretty cool. No worries, Epileptic Man. No worries, man. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And enjoy the streams, man. We'll see you sometime soon. Okay. Let us see. Okay. Go. Any? No. Okay, cool. Still 7 days till Newtown. Oh god. It's taken so long. Kiev scored versus Sturm Graz. It seems. Okay. Perfect. Oh, where is it? Okay, there you go. I lost my FM for a little bit. Well, it was still continuing, but I couldn't find it. All other windows are above of it. Oh, okay. When's the Champions League group stage draw again? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, no, we've got the 23rd, 24th is the playoff. So I guess it's like September is the group stage draw, which feels very late. Maybe it's like end of August is the group stage draw, and then it immediately starts like a week or two after that. Interesting. Oh, you're there every week as well to get them in before the World Cup, of course, aren't they? Oh god, it's gonna be hell, isn't it? Hell on this entire season is just gonna be hell. Okay, any information here? Fedegem, not very good. No, to be fair, even if we find a good Brazilian, unless they're like for some reason like randomly half Polish or something, we're not going to sign. I think Spurs a third seed for the draw. Maybe really? Damn. That's very poorly seeding. Well, we're like, I think we're a second seed, Chelsea. To be honest, we might be a third seed. But I think we're a second seed at least. Because it's like, the first seeds go to the league winners, don't they? So it's like Liverpool are going to be a second seed, aren't they? Like, it's going to be all over the place. Let me try and find this. Hold on. Champions League. Oh, God. Chrome, please. I'm just like, open tab, type, and it's like, no. Group stage seedings 2022, 23. Because we should know by now, most of them. To be fair, they could not get out of their Conference League group. This is in real life. Yes, this is real life. This is in real life. Seeds set for 20. Okay, here we go. Pot 1. Okay. So, pot 1 is Frankfurt, Man City, Real Madrid, Milan, Bayern Munich, PSG, Porto, Ajax. Pot 2, you've got Liverpool, Chelsea, ESPN, let me... Barcelona, Juventus, Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, Leipzig. Tottenham apparently are pot 2 at the moment. This is based on UEFA coefficients. 7 of the 8 teams are confirmed for pot 3, with Benfica the one club who must go through qualifying. If they fail to make the group stages, Rangers, Zagreb, or Marseille are among the teams who could take the place in the pot. Otherwise, they will be in pot 4. Dortmund's coefficient score is only good enough for pot 3, meaning they could face a very tough Champions League draw. Inter Milan and Napoli may also present a tough test for those in the higher ranked pots. Pot 3, we've got Dortmund, Salzburg, Shakhtar, Inter Milan, Napoli, Benfica, which they probably will qualify, Sporting and Leverkusen. And pot 4 will contain the rest of the teams who qualify for the group stage. So, you could get a very tough draw. They could not get out of it. Although UEFA didn't let us do an Arsenal again, postpone a game due to COVID. I'm Shamrock in Europe at the minute, and fucking Wagner Love scored against me for a Kazakhstan team. Oh my god. You should have wrapped the group up before the final game. Or Arsenal Spurs. Or... So theoretically, you could, like, if you're at pot 2, so Chelsea theoretically could get Frankfurt and, like, I don't know, who's the easiest team in pot 3? Pot 3 is pretty tough, actually. And, like, maybe Salzburg, and then, like, a shit team. Or you could get, like, PSG and Dortmund. Oh, God. Oh, God. All of our luck on draws was gone on that fucking Lille in the first knockout round last year when we got them drawn and then it had to redrawn and we got them again. Like, that was, we used all of our luck up on that. Okay. Here we go. Oh, excuse me. Come on, boys. Let's keep going. There we go. More players to scout. Any good players to scout is the question. There was a good player there, Patane. And true, but Nuno didn't have a fucking... Yeah, it was... I just don't understand, like, that signing. I just wish you kept him for longer. Because then you definitely... Well, to be fair, I don't know whether I would have preferred Spurs or... maybe I would have preferred Spurs in top 4 than Arsenal. Yeah, probably. But just hilarious. Completely. It was like he genuinely had Wolves on relegation form, and Spurs and Daniel Levy was like, yeah, that's the man we want to take over. That's the man we want. Just hilariously bad. Okay. There's a lot of good Brazil. This is why Brazil won the World Cup. There's a lot of good youngsters coming through that probably came through before and now part of the national team that we'll never be able to sign, unfortunately, unless they for some reason switch nationalities and know where Val is a striker with base. He was rated very highly there, but nothing actually good. Nunez, yeah, you're pretty good as well. Junior, oh, you're good as well. Damn it. Although some European football was better than none, like us last year, and still couldn't make it count. I'd say no. If you're not getting Champions League football and you want to be top 4, you don't want any European football at all. Like Arsenal, basically. You had a free run at the top 4, which is why it was so much worse when you didn't actually get Champions League. Because having Europa League or Conference League is actually much worse because it just fucks up. Like, you have so many more games in your schedule. I'm already rock bottom in FPL. Oh, no. I haven't looked after the Haaland getting a brace and me choosing Kane and captaining him instead and leaving Martinelli on the bench. I haven't even looked at it, man. I'm just like, nah. So wasn't everyone rejected the job and didn't Palace turn down Nuno? Exactly. Then why would you hire Nuno? Palace turned him down. Yeah, it was like the 8th choice, I think. I think it was like the 8th choice. So it wasn't good. Okay. There we go. Perfect. 5 days to go. We're going to be at a game soon enough again. I think even Ten Hag said no. Tottenham were just asking anyone and anyone, like, do you want to be the manager? Do you want to be the manager? Do you want to be the manager? Like, oh, goodness. Oh, so Rangers will face PSV on Monaco. Ooh, in the final. Playoff spot. Okay, okay. There we go. this Kazakhstan team is good. Oh no. Let me think here. No. No one good there, unfortunately. GG Rangers also poor Ludogorets with 3 red cards. Oh my god. Christ. That is very not good. Poor USG. Poor USG. After that 2-0 win, that was a huge win for them, and then they just threw it all away. Bottled it, some would say. Okay. We're getting close to a game. I didn't think it would take this long to get through just this. There's Poland versus Italy, Qatar versus Peru, Albania 5, Kazakhstan 2. You wouldn't get these sort of games before the Nations League came around. Okay. Oh, there's Wickham. Oh yeah, Wales get smashed 4-1 there. Fair enough. Swanwick injured for 3 weeks. Oh, for fuck's sake, international duty, man. Lima, proud of his first cap. Oh, Greg Davies got his first cap. We've sent Greg Davies out on loan to Ipswich for this year, so he hasn't played at all for them. But he's played for Wales. Okay, sure. Go for it, Greg. I sent he wanted first team football, so I sent him out on loan. But okay. Let's see. There we go. France beat Holland 2-1. Okay. Well, to be fair, next. Okay, this March will be the qualification draw for the Euros. We've got the next draw coming up. It's just it just carries on and on. Did someone say Craig David? we have David Craig, remember, the player / manager now. David Craig. Okay. There you go. Post-selector time. Oh, Russell Williams playing for New York City FC. Look at that. So you only see that when you see like the asterisks. I would have no idea that he was playing in New York as a goalkeeper, but apparently so. Okay. There we go. Any actual good players here? I think this is Argentina now. We're into. I want to look into the Paraguay bit. I've met Craven. Oh, really? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I remember when he went on Love Island and this for some reason. Okay. Anyone? Anyone at all? Any good? Doesn't seem like anyone. Lots of 1 stars. Okay. Oh, first career goal for Kwang Hee. That's very nice. Very, very good. Was it on Sunday when he was chilling? NASA's also playing for Egypt national team, which is pretty cool. Well, Chakungi for Togo. Maybe we should try and sign him. Oh, of course we've got a save coming in as well. God damn it. Fuck's sake. Okay. There we go. There you go. Perfect. Love Island, what is that? A Penn Island ripoff? Of course it is. Of course. Apparently, they're talking about doing a like an older Love Island for. It's hilarious because they say it's like for people with real bodies, like older people. It's like so it's basically admitting that all the people that go on Love Island are just like plasticed up and fake and not actually what real people are like. They just get them in because they like it's ridiculous. Oh, it's just I haven't watched it in the past 2/3 years. I kind of watch it just as Chloe has it on occasionally, but I watched like the third season or something, and I was like, oh, I just can't take it anymore. Okay, let's see. There we go. There we go, perfect. The airport screen reader pulled his bag off for search and he had nothing wrong with it, so he wasn't so chill, but still a nice dude. I thought Big Brother's back, actually, isn't it? It's back now. They've said it's back, which is a bit mad. That is extremely true. What Love Island does need belly cam. If Love Island had belly cam, it would be an absolute hit. It would be a new lease of life, I think. It's so funny because there's the guy on it, the Italian dude. I've forgotten his name. But he he said something on the thing, and now everyone, like, obviously they're doing their like press rounds after, and everyone's just asking him to say it over and over, and he must fucking be sick of it because that's all they ask him to do. And it just, oh, can't imagine. Not like Benedict Cumberbatch. Hey, Nizzy. Sorry, what? Not like. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. Yeah. It was not very nice. Okay. There we go. Good stuff. There we go. Well, that name triggers me. Oh no. Okay. Okay. More scouting. We're getting close. Oh, there was a player there. He's from River Plate. No, he's from San Lorenzo. Wow, you're very good. My goodness me, you're very good. You're going to be a very good player. You're going to be playing for Argentina at some point. Oh, God, I wish we could sign Argentinians. I remember when like 7 of our first team were Argentinians. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days. Guido Carballo. You're pretty good. You're pretty decent. Okay. No one else there. We're getting close. We're okay. Yes, we're 2 days away now. We're 2 days away from an actual game again. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it's just then Copenhagen. So we'll probably, I don't know whether to play we'll play I think a half rotation side at Newtown, and then full team back again against Copenhagen. Maybe I'll play Oliveira maybe and guy on the bench, give him some chances. Trying to give both of them lots of chances. So we'll see. Bless you, Chloe. She was very good. She was very quiet with those sneezes. I don't think any it was even picked up at all. Why would you apologise if it wasn't? If it didn't even come up? Kiyama from Japan. Okay, he had a good report. Al Yami from Saudi Arabia. One of Mode's countrymen. Maybe scout him, see if he's any good. Probably not, but who knows? Maybe it could be the Saudi Arabian Messi. Never played FM on highest graphic settings before. Oh God, is your laptop taking off? Nicest people I met was Rylan Clark from Big Brother and the singer from Linkin Park, Chester Bennington, before he died. Wow. Fair enough. I actually know both of them, which is surprising for me and my my what's it called? My pop knowledge. Pop knowledge? Celebrity knowledge. You got to do them background to annoy me. The background sounds or just the background? Ipswich could win the Premier League title, apparently. Interesting. Chelsea are currently top with QPR. 3 wins from 3. Arsenal, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. Interesting. Championship, Whitehawk 5 from 5. Sunderland 5 from 5. Although Sunderland scored 15 goals so far. Damn. Okay, that's send assistant. All leagues and players loaded. Oh God. You don't need it. You don't need any heating. You just leave the laptop on running. Okay. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, we're one day away now, finally. We're finally getting back to football. Okay. Maybe this is why I should like switch. like no, start the season a bit later. Okay. Nearly out of water already, my god. To be fair, we are 2 hours in, which is surprising. On this quickly. Penny Bont win 3-1, Aston Leader win 4-0. Okay. Only time my PC sounds like we want to be played when I briefly played at 3FM. Well, yeah, I would understand. I understand that. Why it would sound like that. It's just like, Jesus Christ, the amount of processing going on. Who scored for PSV? Luke de Jong scored for PSV. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Newtown away. Oh, excuse me. Okay, there we go. Okay, more. Are we going to get any good players here? I think this is in the non-Brazilians and Argentinians. But there's no good players, unfortunately. Yeah, none at all. I have a 3080 Ti graphics card, and when that baby does it stuff in 4K, all my fans are taking. It's a power hog. Oh god, I can imagine. Okay. Game day. Here we go. We're actually in game day now. Let's get back to it. Let's also see. Plymouth beat Ipswich 3-2 there. He was just bigging them up to beat them. The Plymouth manager, of course. Unless that was the Ipswich manager saying that, and then I'd be like, oh god. Oh. Internet's dropping. Okay, it's back. We just had a little drop. Oh yeah, the fucking Wi-Fi router's broken in our house now. So if you put it in a certain position, it just powers down, which is worrying. So we have to keep it in the exact same position. Now it's probably going to be pulling the plug from it all the time to reset it, honestly. So we've got to be careful with where it's positioned. Unfortunately. Okay. There we go. FM, come on. You got this? There we go. Okay, we're still... Oh, Derby beat Whitehall. That was a big win for Derby. Brentford beating Man United there. Just called me Set Pieces FC won first league games 3-0. Well, I bet big damage it is it takes her daddy away. Honestly. We've started doing this and we just, like, after the walks, as she runs through, actually. Sitting on the, I just sit with the door open and she's like, sits and chills outside now. She's got very demanding about that. I had to pick her up and pull her inside. Oh my god, that's an upset. 2 upsets. Because she refused to come inside one time. I'm like, I've spoiled her too much now. There was also a very traumatic event Chloe had today with her. I don't know if I have permission to tell it. I can tell it. So, has Chloe become less wise? Has Chloe become less wise? I got no reply. She doesn't know what that means, that god. After having her wisdom teeth removed. She didn't understand what you said, so probably. So, Ving, when Chloe was walking Ving this morning, there was a traumatic incident that occurred. Basically, Ving went to go to the toilet, and there was a little bit that wouldn't come out and kind of got stuck. And she had to bite it, and then also it got all over her butt. So Chloe had to get the baby wipes out and wipe it off when she got home. And it was not fun for either of them, apparently. Ving was not happy with what was going on back there. And Chloe was also not happy with having to do said action. So it was rather funny. I was happily at work at that point. Oh, it was very, very funny to hear. Oh, God. Oh, I had a great old laugh when she told me about that. Okay, let's go with this team lineup. It's a bit different. But yeah, that was some good entertainment for me in the morning. I'll put Vela. Mendy, Russell Bird, Curtis, Pridgent. We don't need a goalkeeper. Yeah. Yeah, so both of them have been changed permanently due to that interaction. Oh, good stuff. I was probably going to sell Henry this year. I'll probably sell him next year at this rate. I don't think he's going to have much game time this year. But I guess he's there for backups for in case there's injuries. Because he is classified as probably our, I don't know, 5th best striker. So, but I'm sort of giving the players that are worse than him more chances than him to develop. But, there we go. Attacking from the off. Phil Jones's first start of the year. Can we get Mendy's first? Wait, what? No, Pinay. Oh, Mendy's first start of the year as well. Okay, off we go then. Henry's 33 now, which is kind of crazy. Okay. Oh, they got Gurgat for them. Sounds like my dog throwing up the other week, but then eating it. Oh, we had. Oh, mate, we had to deal with Ving throwing up so many times. Thing is though, she always Stolica playing for them. She chooses to throw up like in her bed, like not on the hardwood floor. She likes to do it in her bed or on the carpet. It's so annoying because I'm always have to clean it up. And to be fair, it's not really throwing up. It's not regurgitation, by the way. Yeah, yeah. So, and she has thrown up on me before as well. So got used to that. I guess I'm through there with also Chloe's story. Just getting used for children, aren't we? So it's what having a dog's like. Just okay. Dogs will just eat anything. Ving did find a dead bird on the walk today and wanted to eat it, so I had to pull her away from that. And she was not very happy that getting pulled away. And then she nearly caught a bird. She likes the birds and she likes squirrels. She likes chasing them too. Rabbits she kind of ignores now because they're a bit. She knows she can't get them. But birds and squirrels she's much more interested in. She hasn't seen a reindeer yet. The reindeer are up at the university every day recently. Like every time I walk out from work, they're right there. So I'd be very interested to see how she would interact with a reindeer. Pallison with a shot there, but saved by the keeper. But we are very much in control at the moment. Henry, is that a goal for Henry? Oh, it's an England goal. It's like SpongeBob when King Neptune wanted to have SpongeBob Burger again. Oh, yeah, that wasn't very nice. Henry, lovely little turn. Probably should count as his goal, but maybe I guess it comes off the defender. Oliveira hits the wall. Pineda just goes wide. Our midfield is being outnumbered by Newtown's players. I do not think so. Span? Vieira over the bar. It was so nice. I think I'll try that a second time. It's funny. I literally know the exact scene. I feel like Chloe didn't watch SpongeBob as a kid, so she doesn't know any of my SpongeBob references I make ever. So it's very weird. Lucky lads. First shot on target of the game from Barnett. First goal. Who would have thought? It's literally their first highlight. It's classical FM. Where's the defending, by the way? From is that Span? Very poor defending from him. They literally just scored. It was just nothing. It came out of nothing. But just like that, they're back in the game. Proper does win the ball there, thankfully. Oliveira out to Pallison. Poor touch from him. Serrano will clear. And we've lost the ball again here. Is this going to be a second? Okay, Spam wins it back there. Classic FM, also a POG radio station. It is very Classic FM. Oh my goodness. I was going to say Classic FM nearly back there again for us. But instead, the keeper saves it. You kind of just need to factor this in. You just like, I need to, like, we are just going to concede one every game because it's going to, like, it's got to be just because that's how the game, like mixes itself. But oh goodness. Okay. Like, this is how the game gets even. Is it just gives the most crazy goals? Oh, we got a bot. Love it. We haven't seen one of them in a while. My goodness me. Nogs. Don't. I'm timing out, man. Time out. No one get famous. I only want to get famous. Henry. Oh, I saved. Okay. Nogs. Sasbo. Peish. Oliveira. Oh, we had a lot of chances already here today. Oh, the formations. I don't know why the formations are doing this. I was going to say Newcastle, but it's Newtown. Span, more like spam for brain. Peish. Proper. Vieira. Oliveira. That's offside. No, it's not. It's a goal. I can get the soundboard up. There we go. Oliveira. Love it. Love to see it. Lovely little movement from him. Peish. Into Proper. Into Vieira. Oh, he looks offside. They're calling for offside. Lovely little finish. That's 3-1. Back to 2-goal advantage restored. Vieira there. The ball wants to make it 3, but it's cleared. We don't need your formation. Very true, to be honest. You know what my formation is most games. That's what I was thinking actually for. Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna say that one in. Maybe for like the rule for the next club is that we have to change formation every year. So like we do a roulette wheel for the formation for that season. So we just have to like constantly like basically we have to train our players to play multiple positions. So like the strikers will be able to play winger, the wingers will play striker, the attacking mids will play centre mid. Centre mids can play right mid and left mid. And every year we have to try a different formation and get it to work. That could be pretty interesting to see how that works, especially if you like end up. We won't be doing Duck Gods formations. But maybe we'll like, add in like one of those formations every 5 or so years or something. But like we'll have like the 4-4-2, the 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, 4-1-2-1-2, like all those like the FM15 default formations, and basically have to try and alter and change as we go and get the players firing on the different formations. I haven't. Of course you do, Duck God. That's why I said we're not having Duck God formations because they're going to be like fucking the most insane, like deranged formations possible. Oh, that seems like they're very much more on top now in the second half. But of course it is. It's just the way it is. They got to get their goal in danger zone time, and then things will even out a little bit again. Pallison tackles it. No, they haven't changed anything. It's just the game deciding they needed some chances. Vieira to Pallison. Proper. Tackled. Peish. Vieira. Tackled. Proper. Shot is blocked and it's cleared. Ingram. Barnett through again. I don't know what Span was doing at keeping it on side there. He's had a poor game, Span has. Pallison just throws the ball to him, but Proper does win it back. Good thing we got Proper, although he loses it. Pineda. Proper on the ball. Peish. Jones. Vieira. Oh, Vieira, mate. 3-1, 3-3 narrow with 3 shadow strikers on 3 false 9s in the FM15 meta. Maybe we'll use that one time to see how cracked it actually is. But it'll be something different because it means like I'll actually have to like tinker with tactics every season rather than our usual. They're going to counter score again, aren't they? Oh, just over the bar. Poor for us. They've had 3 click-on chances. Oliveira. Oh, he's hit the bar. He hit the bar so bloody hard, that did. Davies, Edwards. Need to play possession, though. Stolica, Biddiscombe, Barnett. We're not playing well here. Like, what's going on? They're playing around us, like, actually well. And we've got, like, a pretty good squad out today. Thank God I went, like, relatively full strength. or like secondary full strength. Pallison clears. Gurgat. Ingram hits the post. Fucking hell. They brought on Chris Esau. Maybe we'll change something. Got 20 minutes to go here. Span's got a 9.0, even though he was the issue for the goal. Vela can come on for Jones. We'll bring off... no. We'll bring on Vela for Pallison. Okay. Is he going to score from bloody this throw-in? Foucault nearly throws it in his own net. He tries his best to throw in his own net from there. But goes out for a corner instead. Bidders come to take the corner. He's taking his time on the corner. A long time. There we go. Oh, Oliveira. Go on, lad. Pull it back. Lovely ball. Incredible. Incredible scenes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now that's how you do a pullback. That's how you do a pullback. Oliveira, he look. Why does he not shoot there? It's incredible. Like, why can't I do that all the time? That's 4-1, and it's a bit more comfortable now. So I might bring on to Russell Bird and Humbert for Jones, and then swap those two over. There we go. And then all the subs are done with 50 minutes to go. Hopefully no injuries from here. Vela into Span, back to Vela. Lovely ball to the back post. Oh my goodness me. Instantaneous. Instantaneous. I also have a 2-2-4-1-1 formation with 8 playing. We're banning duck god formations. Maybe like one season we'll do like a duck god wheel. And it'll just be duck gods formations, and we have to try and make one work. That's the year we get sacked. Because we can never like win. Oh, Vela shoots wide there. Okay. Vela. Vieira. Oh, nearly. Sasbo's on there. Okay, so just one game. Foucault. Saves with ease. Stolica. It means we'll actually get to use wingers again. When we won't have to we might actually have to convert them to fullbacks at this rate, but Shepherd plays it in. Vela, Vieira. Like, to be fair, we've got a bunch of different formations we could use, really. Like, if we go to the tactics screen, there's a lot of defaults, and we can just try and make them our own. Vela, Vieira, Oliveira. Oh, what a block and save combo that was! My God. Nearly a second. Was it a second? Yeah, second. And that's the full time. 5-1. It's a lot closer than the scoreline made it look, to be completely fair to them. That's the you have multiple accidental game crashes. Oh yeah, exactly. Oh no, the wheel broke. It didn't go on 4-3-3. I'll have to spin it again. Oh no. Like, let's see how many default formations there are. They're playing 7-3-0. You can get you a 0-0. God damn it. Try and draw every game. Tactics. Like, if we do new tactic formation, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 12. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. There's 2, 5. What the fuck? That's a formation. Hello? Okay. So apparently that's a formation that can be in it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39 different default formations, which kind of like, maybe we'll do the thing where once we use that formation, we take it off the wheel. So then, like, we go through and use every one of the 39 formations. That could be pretty cool. Trying to win, like, with every year. And then maybe, like, once we start winning Champions Leagues, we're like, okay, we've got to tick off, like, we have to go back to use the other formations and, like, tick them off each year. That could be pretty cool. That could definitely be pretty cool. Wow, you marry me, 253. How is that? How does that work? 253. Surely that would never work. Like, you'd have to have, like, two of the like the wing back, the wide midfielders drop back so hard, surely, and you make it's like a 4-3-3, but just with really attacking wingers. I guess that's what I have. You just have to make them like super defensive. I have no idea. I'm play a very high line. I'd be very interested to see how that actually works in game. The fact that that's like suggested as a 2-back formation, like. Oh Christ! Okay, we got Copenhagen next. Let's see if we can get another nice win versus them. Any other good players here to scout? Any Paraguayans shopping around? Oh, I saw a player. Who are you? Gustavo Guerrero. You're Paraguayan. Remember, manager switching to 2-4-4 and all their FMs to try and score a goal when they need it. Oh god, every game's gonna be me trying to score as many. Maybe you just have to go for it, because what we do is 4-3. Like, our fullbacks are so pushed on anyway. Like they are fullback supports, but theoretically, a 2-5-3 is just these guys up here. So maybe you just make them as defensive as possible, or just make them as wide midfielders, and you just have a high line. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to see trying to get that one to work. Okay. Let's see. Oh, can't believe it. This is I think this will be our 4th year in the new stadium, which is a bit mad. Only another 16 years until we can start asking for a new one. Yeah. Consortium targets Villarreal takeover. Okay. But yeah, we are like the end of Barry is it's in sight. It is in sight. Like theoretically, I'd say we maybe have 20, maximum 25 more years, and we've already done. This is our 43rd. So we're probably 2/3 of the way there, which is a bit mad, especially when we started. And I think it might be more close to maybe 20, 23, 22 potentially, depending on how fast we get that new stadium. If we get a new owner literally before that, like that switches to 22.99, we'll get a stadium straight away, I think. Or like after, like if a new board comes in, they'll immediately do it. But if it's the same manager, like owners before, I think it will take a bit longer. But we'll have to see. I can't think. My bed is calling, so I'm tired. I can't. Oh goodness. Yeah, go to bed, Duck God. Go to bed. The fact you were like didn't go to bed till 9 a.m. this morning is not good. Sort your sleeping schedule out, man. Sort your sleeping schedule out. But yeah, there'll be a very weird time to like when we think about it, like not having Barry be our boys. We'll have to come up with some new stuff. New legends. And Barry become the enemies. That's like the biggest thing. Is when you leave, it's like suddenly like the team that like okay, you're so it's like they're part of you. It's like, okay, now they're the enemy. We've got to just take them down. Okay. There we go. There you go. Perfect. Okay, Copenhagen, Batting City, Newtown. Bloody hell, these are some nice games to start the season. Like, it was literally just had Petty Bod and that's it. It's meant to be 30 tomorrow. Wow. I think it's just supposed to be normal here. Like, we've had some very, like, nice, relaxed weather here, to be completely fair. Like, no issues at all with the weather. Okay. There we go. There we go. Copenhagen in one day to start off our Champions League group. Should be a goal fest, you'd hope. You would hope. Mid-20s. Oh wow, it was raining today here. Again. We're getting a lot of rain and just cooler temperatures. Okay. Okay. Any more Paraguayans that want to join me or any good? Carlos Guerrero, you're Ecuadorian. I still can't sign you. Oh, who are you? Who are you? You're Ecuadorian. No. Ecuador is like 25th Nacional. Paraguay, yes. Okay, so he's a striker. Advanced. We'll sign you just in case you develop. There's a weather warning for London. It was 35 on 30. Oh my god. I thought you guys had gone through the heat wave already. That is a bit mad. How much do they want? 80k for you. Yeah, I'll take that every day of the week. Carlos Rojas. Alga. To be fair, the reason I scout him is because he's Bolivian, and we don't get many good Bolivians. So, and we always scout Libertad because they're actually like produce good players. Angel Jimenez, another striker. He's not very good, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Copenhagen up now. Let's go. Perfect. Oh, there's only 2 inbox messages here. Okay. Oh, the Diaz offer was accepted. Make you a youngster. You do not need a lot of money at all. £850 a week. Let's see if it accepts this. He does as well. Oh, I don't think I've ever given anyone below a K since I've become like big. It's gonna be so weird going back to like a new club and being like, oh goodness, like we can't offer people just insane amounts of money. We just can't sign them. So I'm just gonna be mad. Okay. There you go. Oh, this theoretically is the easiest start to the group possible versus the 4th seed at home. So we should, hopefully. Can we hit him for 10? Probably not. Probably not, but would be nice. Would be nice to hit him for 10. Okay. It's taking its time at the moment, but we're getting there. Slowly. I don't think we're going to finish the season by this week, to be fair, though. We'll take it. I'm going to take it nice and slow. We'll probably, I don't know, go out of order a little bit. I'll try and get to where I can by Thursday. Whether that's the end of the groups or the end of somewhere else, which is whenever I can play, to be fair. We've got a lot of meetings, actually, with wedding venues at the moment. Wednesday, we're meeting tomorrow, we're talking to another wedding venue. Friday, we're talking to food providers. Sunday, we're talking to wedding venues. We're busy on the wedding train at this point. Okay, here we go. Game day versus Copenhagen. Can we snap up any players from the team first? Remember when we did that? Who did we do that? It was the Swedish centre back. No, it was the Malmo centre back, but he was like Slovakian or Hungarian or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. You're not talking to PC vendors. No, I'm not talking to PC vendors. My priorities lie in different areas. The PC can come later. It could come later. Like for PCs, you don't have to book 2 years in advance before all the slots go. Okay, they want Pridgen at left back. No. Are they saying? What the fuck? Where's all my players gone? Did I not? Oh no. Do I not have a backup left back or right back this year? Christ, Garcia's there. We'll do this. That's more understandable. But that does mean we are going to start training everyone to play left back, because what happens is you don't have enough players to play a certain position, and then you basically make every player play that position, train for that position. Rainbow Peach, is that an Aruba flag? It is. It is an Aruba flag. Rainbow Peach. He is half Aruban. but unfortunately, he represents the Dutch team. So it's a shame. It's a real shame. We also had, I think, Pizzas was like. If we go to our full squad, we had some very cool second nationalities. We got Swanwick, who's Trinidad, of course. We got Swiss. Bruno Delgado, that's it. Bruno Delgado is Cape Verdean. Pizzazz is Curaçaoan. And we got Angela and Peixe, who are both Aruban. So it's annoying. It's annoying. They didn't represent their smaller nations. That'd be very cool if they did do that. Let's put Pineda and Peixe in there, I think. Just to give him something. Oliveira. Yeah, okay, let's go with this. What now? Curaçaoan. Curaçao. Is that one? I assume they're called Curaçaoan. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Thrain up top. That's a good name. A threatening name. Okay. Let's mark everybody up, and then we're off to attacking, and we're off into the game. Let's go. I'm very happy. Attacking. No one listened to me, but off we go. Perfect. Garcia gets another game out at right back. Vela, or back to his regular left back, although I do feel like he is now our right back. Hilarious. It is crazy the journey Vela had in our squad. From like, he came through and he was like, oh, he's going to be the next best thing, to like him just constantly getting sent off and being poor for us, and him like, oh no, he's a liability, I'm going to try and sell him, to suddenly becoming our starting left back, then our starting right back. Like, he was rotating with the, oh my god, they nearly score. Rotating with Delgado, to then becoming our starting left back, to then our starting right back, to then winning the Ballon d'Or and getting 30 assists in a season. Like, my goodness, like, it really showed, like, it took a while for him to develop. It was only like when he was like 28, 29 that he really like hit his full potential. How have we not scored? Well then, that was 2 clear-cut chances apparently. And that's unfortunate because we won't get to see much of him at his peak because he's 30 now already. So we'll probably only get 2-3 more years of him. Unfortunately, proper. Okay, Madsen saves. Before we have to try and find a new right back. I guess Garcia's got there. Humbert's his there. We've got other players. Viete scored 2 for Lorient. Fenerbahce 2-0 up. Lyon 2-0 up. Dinamo up against Penny Bond. For fuck's sake, Penny Bond. Milan up against Club Bruges. Sociedad pull one back over Lorient. Garcia, Mendy, to Torres, to Vela. Oh, he's cutting in on his right and he's scoring. And speaking of the man, it's his first goal of the season. He's got like 9 goals last year, so it's taken him a little while to get his first goal. Well, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Cool. There we go. Torres nods it off. He cuts. There we go. Lovely little finish there. He is good on that left-hand side when he wants to cut in, but most of the time he shoots too often, so it's better to have him on the right-hand side where he can actually cross. Oh, proper Thrain off the line there. 3-0 up Lyon now. Milan 2-0 up, 2-1 Lorient. Interesting. We always want the French teams to do bad. Vela again, he just wants to score now. But so far, both French sides are winning. And one Welsh side is losing, annoyingly. Proper. Oh, Vieira. Torres. Had some saves again. We're already half an hour in, to be fair. Only 1-0 up. Not very good from us. Not a very convincing performance as far. We have dominated, but not really goals. Mendy. Thank you, Mendy. Just as I was complaining, you come in. Thank you, fella. Only his second of the season for Mendy, to be fair. We are going to start to see, I think, with Oliver and Guy coming in, we're going to start to see the bit of the change. Vieira's getting old already. Mendy's starting to get old. We've got Torres, who's young. Braga take the lead over Ajax. Oh, that's a big one. But yeah, we'll definitely start to see the change of the guard. Oh, Mendy. might have actually probably would have been better to shoot there, to be fair. Mendy's picked up a knock. Okay, we'll be coming off at half-time then. Let's just say I'm pleased with the performance. Let's bring on Oliveira, and we can put Vieira to the right and Oliveira through the middle. I want to try and get him through that middle position at the moment. Okay, Vela. He's going to shoot. Oh, he passed it. Oh, my God. Garcia's going to shoot. He shoots. It's blocked. Pineda shoots. It's over the bar. I can't even see our formation. There we go. They've kept the same formation. They made another sub. They've made right winger and a centre. A defensive midfielder. Okay. 4-1. Oh, Christian Hagland. Wait, he plays for Club Brugge now? Do we sell him to them? No, we sold him to LA and then he went to Club Brugge. Ah, I see. See, that's where we have no idea. Okay, Pennybont have come back to win 3-1 there. That's good. That's good. Okay, Pineda. Proper. Back to Pineda. Peixe. Bridgent. Up to Garcia. On a yellow. Got to watch out for him. Cutting inside. Garcia, mate. Come on, fella. Come on, mate. You gotta... Okay, Garcia does win it back, though. Beats his man. Plays it into Proper. To Vieira. Back to Garcia. Back to Vieira. Back to Garcia. Back to the back post. Vieira! Oh, nearly. Oliveira. Pineda. Peixe. Garcia. Don't lose the ball and then get sent off, mate. Thrain takes it down well. Bridgent will clear, though. 2-2 Lorient Sociedad. That's good, Sociedad. Well done, lads. Braga still 1-0 up versus Ajax, which would be a bit of an upset early on. Vieira. To Garcia. It's a poor ball, but Pineda gets there. Proper. Garcia again. Plays it in. Proper! That's a proper shot, that is. There we go. Also, one of the things that might be fun is to do the what's it called challenge. Try and get every nation to play / score a goal for us. That would be a good challenge. We could try and do that with this one, to be fair. I could theoretically go back through every goal scorer we've ever had and mark them off as complete. Maybe. But maybe that's what we do. And try and figure that out, how to do that with our new... We could do that with the formation as well, changing every year. Victor Vestergaard replaces... Okay, Span. Vela, Pineda. Oh, I'm going to be lagging for a little bit, lads. Okay, we're back now. We had a little drop there. Span. Okay, that's full time, though. 3-0. Oh, Ajax did equalise late on. Ferreira's penalty. So, to salvage a point there. But we do not have to worry bar there one time they hit the post. We weren't at our best, but it was pretty comfortable for us, you would say, wouldn't it? Okay, 3-0 win. Very nice. I'm very pleased, lads. 2 assists from Torres, actually. Nice. Okay, on to Bangor City now in the league. Easy game after easy game. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Great, fantastic. Squad. Let's... Oh, goodness. What happened to all our players? Weird. Okay, Rose, rest them up. There we go. Youngster guy. Oh, there he goes. He's now on 5k a week. He's now on 5k a week. I need to try and find an actual tutor for him. Torres. I don't think anyone's going to have 20 determination. Hello, baby ham. No worries, mate. Vieira. He's rather prone to injuries. No! No, Suleiman! No, don't be prone to injuries. Damn it. He's a slight concern, Vieira. Okay, never mind, that's Vieira. We've got to wrap him in cotton wool. Okay, 9 to 10, 11 days for men. He's 30 now, damn. Okay. We'll go rotated, I guess, I think. Let's see. Perfect. Antonin Vieira's a skilled barber. God, I remember him. It's so weird just like remembering the players that come through and they're like, oh, you're like 33 now. Shit. Like, if we look at our club legends, it's a bit mad. Like who the first legends that we come through, like how old they are now, like how old they'd be now. Okay. Oh, here comes Ving. I'm just gonna say hello. Hello. Be outside for a little bit, out in the front room. Oh. Water drinking Ving commences. Javier Duarte. Oh, Juan Manuel Poggers. He look how he was born in 2226. He's 56 now. My God, he's 56. Christ alive, terrifying. Sindelar, Neom. Oh, Neom, he's 56 as well. Oh boy, Neom. I can't believe he fucking was that good for PSG at like 30, 38 or whatever he was. Oh, Christ. He's won a lot for the under-19s, to be fair. I honestly thought he would actually go on to become a manager somewhere else. But he just keeps winning the under-19s trophies, although it doesn't come up in his section. Like, he's a very good manager. Like, mental 19, tactical 17, technical 17, level of distance 18, and attacking. Well, he's a very good coach, I'd say, to be fair. But there you go. Okay, 3 days till Banger City now. Let's get continuing on towards that. Okay, let's see. Okay. Good stuff. Tempete have not done well in their opening 2 games versus LA and Montreal. Okay, Yanish. He wants a new challenge. Oh my goodness, how? What? Oh, I'm gonna... Get on with your job, mate. Get on with your fucking job. How old is he? 28! He wants a new challenge at 28. Fuck off, Yanish. You're staying, mate. You're staying. Thought you for set, to be fair, Yanish, what pickup he was. Poor Leon. They thought they bought him up for 14.5 and we bought him a year later for 7.5, and he's been incredible for us. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. You're so much tonight. Oh my goodness me, God. What's wrong with me tonight? Apologies if I'm making you yawn as well. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Good stuff. Cool. Vesa Normana beat Shakhtar. Well done, lads. Are they going to become a new force in Italy now? It's incredible that they've actually kept us on as an affiliate. Like, can you imagine, like, we're just like, oh yeah, you're our feeder club, and they've won the Italian Serie A. Like, a bit mad. Okay. Let us see. Any news on players at all? Okay. Cool. Buy and hold out for draw. Not the best start for Lido there. East Africa update. Stephen Ali. He's Kenyan. Interesting. Okay. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. Just constant. This is the yawn stream, lads. The drowsy stream. Let's see. Perfect. There we go. Okay, we had a very, very decent start, to be fair. We have conceded quite a few goals though. 1 goal in Real, Penny Bont, Convy, Newtown. My Burnley season 10 season. I have a region called Thank God Ali. Very, very cool. Oh wow, Acosta. Very nice from you. I think this guy, to be fair, I was talking about future strikers. This guy is going to be very, very, very good. He's 23. He's currently in his 2nd year in Spain. He's going to come back to us at 24 and just be ridiculously good. It's 13 goals and 17 for Uruguay. Bought him for 12.5 million off of Dnipro. So a big fee, but like it's completely understandable. My goodness me, what a player. What a player. Otherwise, well, who else are good on the loans? There's another player, I think. Oscar Refrasquini might be good as well. Young centre-back, 22 as well. Already Uruguayan international. Roberto Neira, of course, our 10 million Chilean centre-mid. 19 with caps for Chile. Our well striker, Duard. Doing pretty well, actually, there. 4 goals and 5 in the championship. So play either side of Guy. He will. We got Oliveira, Guy, and Acosta. What a lineup. And we got Torres. Torres is like 24. We've got a very good young core coming through. Who else is good through here? Escobar, 7 million already. Christian Alfonso, 20. Who else? Jean Kouame not being able to get one there was annoying. Is there another player that I'm really excited about? Slimane Nasser, David Angulo, Quintero, But yeah, those ones are the real big ones. Acosta, like Torres is only Torres is 25 now. Wow, okay. But to be fair, Torres is pretty good. He's pretty good, to be fair. The loans out to the South America, man. South America's too powerful in this game. It's like you have your big 5 nations, and then you just got South America below that, and then everyone else. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, day before the game now. Banger City. Let's get ready for this game. Perfect. If it actually loads. There we go. Newcastle beating Birmingham. Oh yeah, of course, Newcastle were in the championship for another year. They lost in the playoffs. So weird seeing Newcastle down there. So weird. They just, after the domination we saw, it makes it so because like what when we leave Barry, where will Newcastle be? Like, who will be the new dominant team in England? Will there be a dominant team in England? Will we just have like lots of random teams winning the league for a while? I think we might. But we'll have to see. Which is also what makes me like play so long. Because I'm like, I just keep playing. I want to see who will win the Premier League. Like, I'm like, I just want to check. Just want to go check. Who's top now? It's hilarious. Premier League down to 9th. QPR currently on top with Chelsea with the game in hand though. Where are Arsenal? 14th. Oh Christ. Okay. They have won it 3 in the last 4 years, to be fair. So they've been pretty strong. Sheffield United bottom. Championship. Newcastle and Sunderland and Newcastle fight for the championship title. Oh my goodness me. Whitehawk drew a game as well with Hitchin. Oof. Gosport just outside the relegation zones. Man United fight. Can you imagine if Man United get relegated to League 2? Holy shit. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Would we ever... Like, they could be the first big team to go non-league at this rate. Like, oh my days. There would be something else. There would be something else. I'm praying for it. Which Premier League team would you go for if you left Barry? Hello, Asif. I don't think I'd go for a Premier League team, to be completely honest with you. Because I don't like to touch the Premier League or, like, or sort of affect anything. I'd probably go for a team in, like, the bottom divisions and bring it all the way up to the Premier League. But, first big team to go non-league, take that, Leeds fans. Yeah, I mean, like, top 6 team. Like, one of the big teams. Like, to be fair, in FM15, Leeds aren't a Premier League side. They're a Championship side to start off with. But maybe we manage Chelsea. Bring Chelsea back to their former glory. They've got no... Like, it's interesting, because Chelsea in this FM, they start being the league holders. But they get, like, nerfed completely. Like, they don't win anything at all in this save. It's like, oh, it's just straight to Man City, Man United. And, like, Arsenal's like, oh, okay. Like, it's very weird. Okay. Chelsea lose to Ipswich there. Here we go. Game day. Let us see. Perfect. It would be hilarious seeing Man United in like the Vanarama conference, though. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I honestly do think that the stadium being that big causes them to stay lower, because the running costs probably like ruin their finances, which means it's very hard for them to actually like get good players up because they're constantly losing money. 0-0 from Penny Bont there again. Okay, we're gonna rest some players in this game. Page can play again. My centre back already has 8 goals after I joined. Jesus, the set pieces are working very well then. Okay. Oliveira, Garcia. Kwang Hee. Degollado. Rasoga. Suleiman Guy. I know I said I'm going to only switch it up a little bit, but put that Garcia in there. Span, Vela, Torres, Curtis, Vieira. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We've got Torres and Vieira on the bench. It's fine. Before I joined. Ah, I see. Okay, we're going to go with this side. We do need left back cover though. We've got like Pallison and we've got like Humbert, but they're just like a level below what you'd kind of want for your back. They're like a bit too young and raw for the moment. But let's go. They got Phil Davies, of course. Oh, the man that we thought was going to be the next big striker for Barry, the youngster. He just never made it. He just didn't develop into that good of a striker, unfortunately. Like, how's he been doing for Bangor City? He's 20. Like he was good. He was really good. He's worth 7 million at the moment. Okay, he did well for Tom Pentra in the non-leagues and then moved for 1.7 mil to Bangor City. I hope he does well. I hope he does well. But I'm sorry, mate. I hope you don't score against us. I was really sad he never made it with us. But we do have some youngsters that potentially could. He walked so they could run. Okay, Pallison to Kwang Hee. To blaze off to Garcia, who tries to shot. Page, Pineda, Pallison. Tries to move into the box, but is tackled. And it's cleared. If he can start like actually just scoring, I'm going to be fuming, because he could barely ever score for us. That was his problem. Like, he was on attributes, he looked really good. Just couldn't score in game. It was the opposite to Poggers. Poggers had terrible stats. It scored every game, no matter what. Like, it was a weird one. Sometimes you get players like that. Just don't have that. I guess it could be hidden attributes probably, but we'll see. Okay, we got the ball. Rasoga, Pineda, great ball to Pallison, great ball to Guy. Oh, it's a good block. It's a good block. He held on to it a bit too long, I think. It was a clear-cut chance. Garcia loses it. Pineda, Pallison, and he loses it as well. Degollado does get there though easily. It's all us so far. Early goal would be nice. Page, Proper. You got Pallison there. He goes long, but falls back to Proper. Back to Pallison now. Into the box. Henry, the big man. Hwang Hee. It's a great save again. 2 clear-cut chances now. 32 minutes in. Still 0-0. Okay, we're going to get to half-time at 0-0 at this rate. Not been the best of games from our players. 0-0 at half-time. Not happy. Not happy at all. We're going to bring on... we're going to leave it for the first few minutes, unfortunately. And then hope we don't have to bring in reinforcements. I trust the boys. We did have 2 clear-cut chances. We should have scored, but just not enough chances. Proper tries to run into it, do it himself. Henry, back post, Hwang Hee, Proper. Oh, Marriott saves. That would have been nice to get that goal there. 50% for Hwang Hee. Got a knock there. Degiardo, Proper. Hwang Hee. Proper's tired as well, so Curtis can come on. Do you tend to keep hold of the older experienced players that are 30 years plus and rotate with the younger ones? To be honest, when I was managing before, I used to sell at 25. 25 used to be like, okay, you're out. But that's because I had so many good youngsters coming through. It was like a conveyor belt of youngsters, so I had to sell early, and I'd get like the most value I could when they were like 25, 26. But now I do hang on to some older players, and keep them around, especially if they're like a legend and stuff. And I kind of rotate a little bit, yes, and try and like blood in the new youngsters. And then there's like always this like turnover, like there's like always like a turnover year where suddenly like there's one year the old player's constantly playing and the youngsters getting a bit more game time, and then the next year that the old player barely plays. Like it's just one year it just snaps and the older player just doesn't play anymore, and you're like, okay, it's his time now. By the way, we're gonna draw this game really annoyingly with Bangor City here unless we score. We've had so many chances, we just can't score for some reason. I know I did play the B team out here, but it's very annoying. Come on, lads, let's get a goal in the last minutes here. Page, Pineda's going to shoot, isn't he? Henry's offside. We've got one more chance. We're actually going to draw with Bangor City. Frustrating. Curtis loses it. Oh my god, if we actually lose to Bangor City, don't you dare. Griffiths. Don't. Page does win it there. And wins it again. Pineda. We've got one more chance, but Vieira, Torres. Gonna go himself. Such a terrible shot. What was that? What was that? My god. Hopefully this injury is a long one. 3 minutes of added time. We're gonna draw here. I can't believe we're drawing at home to Bangor City. Oh, what a joke. What a joke. Actually ridiculous. Fucking Bangor City, man. But second point of the season. That's what I get for playing a B team. That's what I get for playing a fucking B team out there. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh, God. Annoyed. Annoyed. Well, because I'm annoyed, we're going to leave it there. I'm pissed. I'm rage quitting, lads. I'm rage quitting. Nah, my eyes are going, so I think it might be time. It might be time to finish for tonight. 61% possession. For God's sake. Was that their sentiment? The goalkeeper had a bloody 7.7 rating. Fuming. But yes, thank you all for coming tonight. Oh, it was a very good stream. We had a good run until the Bangor City draw, very annoyingly at home. We're back for Thursday. I don't know what we'll be doing Thursday, but we'll be somewhere around here. It did go relatively quickly. But yeah, hope everyone has a good night and a good midweek. And I'll see you all next time. See you later, everybody.